Forecast Podcast Network. We appreciate all your support every week with all our different shows, Games on Crack, The Forecast, Unsportsmanlike Conduct, and Rule Reviews. It takes a lot to keep this going. I mean a lot. All right, so we got different tiers that you can subscribe to. It's going to be right here on the side. Please, please, please help us keep this going. Please help us keep growing. We appreciate it. Thank you in advance.
Y'all know this ain't the voice y'all thought y'all was gonna hear this week. I know y'all thought y'all was gonna stop this episode. I was off last week. I'm off this week. But no, nigga, Mr. Cooter Mama's in the motherfucking building. These disrespectful little fucks.
Yeah.
After all I've done for you, after all the soundboard shit, after running the social media page, after bringing Spooty on, after firing this nigga rudeness, nigga, you motherfucker. And after you gave us a bad package of clothes, you come in here on your second episode, you want to talk down to me? You want to talk down to me? Crack. He ain't even had your motherfucking drops. He ain't even had your drops.
Games on Crack.
Is this shit? Come on, man. Come on, man. I still edit the audio. You can't get rid of Mr. Cooter Mama, nigga. I'm in this bitch. What the fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man? Hey, though, for the listeners, enjoy the motherfucking episode, man. It was a good one. They held it down. Brought DJ OC dirty ass in here. Gotta clean the chairs now. Motherfuckers. Hey, it's Mr. Cooter Mama from the Forecast. Enjoy. I'm off this week and next week. But enjoy. The fella's gonna hold it down, and I'll be back after I get life in order with this second child. Congrats to me. Now I'll go ahead and let Miles do this lackluster intro, missing about 6 sound bites. We'll get them together, though. I'm gonna Google Drive them all this shit, man. Y'all niggas know what's up.
Everybody want to fight now, bro.
What the hell happened?
Mook done opened up the door for some bullshit.
Started with good.
It's my year.
Hold on.
I done waited long enough. I done sat back long enough, nigga. I'm
Fuck
tired of
Slapz.
you little
That's what we
niggas,
on
bro.
today.
You niggas is trash, bro. Making all this trash shit. Fucking music, bro. Saturating the fucking game, bro. Get
Nigga,
the fuck
I'm the
out my
sound
way, bro.
motherfucking guy here
I sat back
today.
2018, I sat back
I keep
2017.
looking for a camera.
And watch all
I
the
sat
fame
back
and
and
rap
watch you
niggas, bro.
try and hold niggas all the
Rap game
episodes
up,
and
bro.
shit.
Trolling
This
this
the
shit, bro.
episode.
We don't need you no more, nigga.
I'm on fire right now, bro, nigga.
I hope these levels is correct.
I don't care if they not. We recording, nigga.
You should
I
have
had
put
the biggest
Machiavelli
comeback
on
of
this bitch.
2018, nigga.
Period.
I was up here talking about Tiger.
Levels is
Tiger.
Slaps.
He talking about slaps.
Tiger.
Slaps. Mr. Cooter Mama. Huh?
Oh, hey, listen. Did y'all
Tiger
listen?
had the
That's a
biggest
cool
comeback.
time.
Y'all
Fuck
listen.
out of here, nigga.
Crack. Did you
I
hear
had
the
biggest
warm
comeback,
up mix?
Facts.
Niggas thought it was over with for me, nigga.
No, I'm
Nigga
here.
Rare, what's the
Started
deal?
that
Nigga on
shit.
shit.
With
I'm
the
in my
Mr.
bag.
J.
Count me out, nigga.
You
I
got
ain't
that
forgot
back.
about that shit.
You know what I mean?
Y'all niggas think I
sure you
forgot,
on that
nigga. I ain't forgot about none of that shit.
You really popping
I'm
shit
back
on
with a
this
chip
nigga.
on
That's
my
a fact.
fucking shoulder, nigga.
Alright.
Tripping.
Yeah, fuck you,
Fuck
sound
y'all
guy.
niggas, I'm back, nigga. On my
Back.
Fuck you, sound guy.
Hey,
That's the type of energy we on,
Yeah.
nigga.
sound guy, man.
Shout out my dog.
Where do your fire? Hey, with the Vince McMahon
know,
shit.
man. Hey, Slapz, this nigga got me feeling a
Hey.
different way coming into the podcast.
It's Mad
God,
Miles,
hey.
also known as Fresh Ass Deuce in this motherfucker. And this the Forecast Podcast without Slaps.
Uh-oh. Fire this nigga.
We got it.
Oh, nigga. I want to fire this nigga.
Who is it?
Yo. Crack.
And it's not a street drug, you dumbass niggas.
That's a fact. We ain't got all that Cooter Mama shit, put it in the microwave and store it shit today. You know what I mean? We ain't got a all seasons, this is your season shit today. Hey, there ain't no Mr. Cooter Mama here today, but it is your favorite Uncle Spooty right here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sound guy.
Bang, bang.
What's up, nigga?
We got a guest in this bitch today.
Fact.
Oh, shit.
Who is it?
It's the wild boy of the city, DJ Owt Of Controle in this motherfucker.
I'm sick you put his
Going crazy.
He put this radio voice on in this bitch.
Put his radio. He didn't want
I
to.
got to,
Christ,
man.
man.
It's the episode, man.
Whenever somebody say
It's the
motherfucker
right
like that.
episode, man.
Hey, man.
He what one nigga soldier say, man? He back, man. I'm back,
It's
man.
season 2,
I'm
episode
back.
4. Craig Diesel, you want to,
I'm back too. I haven't been on here.
Mr. Kuda Mama Slapz.
Shout out my dog
Hey,
Slapz,
yo,
man.
yo. Mr. Kuda Mama. Your ass is fired.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, nigga. How I feel? How I feel, nigga?
The fuck out
Oh, it's popping that shit,
The
nigga.
fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
I hear you popping shit all the time.
Crazy.
Yeah, what's up now, nigga? Who on the soundboard now, nigga?
This boy's a motherfucking diamond.
Yeah. Can't do shit.
Yeah, man. Hey,
You're
shout out
outta
to
here,
all the
Bucko.
These
sponsors.
levels better
Bucko.
sound
We
right,
need the
too.
Bucko on
These
this.
levels
Bucko?
better sound
You're
right.
outta
Hey,
This motherfucker better get uploaded at the proper time. What's up?
Fight about it.
hey, can we say congratulations to his new baby girl though?
Get the fuck out of here.
Congratulations, Slapz.
He ain't even getting that.
Get the fuck out of
Shout
here.
out my man Slapz and his
Yo.
new
Congratulations.
addition to the family.
Congratulations.
You're still fucking fired. Don't forget that.
But you're still fired,
Still
Bucko.
fired,
All right, man. Shout out to all the sponsors, man. We have none anymore. H2E's probably the only one who dropped the late bag. So shout out to H2E, man.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, can we get into the fashion show?
We hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No,
We
okay,
got
my
announcements
bad.
coming
Okay, we
up.
got some announcements. My bad. I'm out of topic.
Shout out to first of the day, man. Picking us up on this event, October 18th.
Mm-hmm.
We will have more info for you with that. Shout out to Wristworks. He only gets Slaps the bag, but whatever.
Oh, that's why he be.
Shout out to Wristworks, man. No, Chioki laced everybody, but you know.
Oh. This is before.
Oh,
yeah. This season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1.
It's a flashback.
Charnel and Rudeness.
I had to bring it back.
Bring
just
it back
for
real
old
quick,
time's sake.
Shout out to Krispy Kreme. You need to re-up too, sir. Shout out to Evolution, man.
Shout out Evolution.
Shout out to
man.
Idol. Idol about to drop something new.
It's not idle anymore.
Uh-oh.
But you know.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, man. Inside baseball with Spooty and DA.
I'm just saying, it ain't idle no more. They got a new logo, new whole thing they doing.
You suck.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to them though.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to reveal the name because he hasn't said shit. So.
Oh, God!
It's
No,
right.
God,
Hey.
please, no!
I like
no!
Idol, man.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
That's
that
why
was
I
nice.
kept asking for that bag.
He said he had a rebrand due to what's going on right now.
Hey man, I
So
feel
chose
him.
to-
Rebranding is important.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So now we have announcements going on.
Oh,
Uncle
we can
Spooty's
do that.
really excited, so go ahead.
So I want to announce Pitch Black, October 20th, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. It is a Pitch Black silent party.
Yes,
so
it
you'll
is.
be a black party and a silent party fused together. Actually, DJ OC is one of the DJs.
We'll do it live! Fuck it.
Yeah, boy.
He's one of the
Do it
DJs.
live! I'll write it and
And-
we'll do it live!
And it's accompanied by Slick Rick and DJ Flex, and they both, all three of them had their own 30-minute set. 20-minute set within the power hour. And Slick Rick has
Who was the last DJ?
City
you said?
Girls and who is it? City Girls and Meek Mill. City Girls and Meek Mill. You got DJ Flex with Megan Thee Stallion and Jeezy. And then lastly, see who you got?
Oh yeah, you already know I'm coming live with the Drake and Sada Bay.
Drake and Sada Bay.
Oh, y'all cheated.
Ooh, no,
Now,
listen,
he
it
picked
was
last.
fair.
He
I,
had
I,
the last
picked, I
pick.
picked last.
So how did that go?
It
Look,
went. Oh, go ahead.
It went so like I had them pick a number between whatever, and then whoever picked the closest to it had the first pick.
They picked their own artist.
And
Yeah,
they
they
picked
picked
their
their
own
own.
artist.
Yeah.
I said
That's
anybody.
crazy.
You pick your own
And-
artist. I was
And
surprised.
listen, what's crazy when I found out, I called him like, "Hey, bro, if these two make it, I'm getting whoop whoop." He was
And
like,
they
"Bro, they're
still
not gonna
make
make it." He was like, "Bro, they're not gonna make it. You got last. It's not gonna
got
make it."
that
What?
the Meg and Jeezy is that can be
That's
that
gonna
can
be
deadly.
nasty,
That
but
can
he-
be
No, it's
deadly.
not.
No, it's not. He gonna run out of
I got a
Meg.
question. Now I do got a question though.
I don't know.
That I should have asked, but we live and it's the random as fuck episode of the forecast podcast. So fuck it. How is it? We got to play their songs or their verses.
Both.
if it's not their song, it just gotta be their verse.
Right.
You know what I mean? It can't. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, see now y'all niggas had a chance. Nah,
yeah, this
nah,
is bad.
Drake,
y'all had
Drake,
a chance.
Drake, yeah.
Y'all had a
bad.
chance
That's about to
before.
get nasty. Yeah.
How the fuck don't you pick Drake though?
Hey bro, I don't know.
I'm not a
Because he
fan.
got
but
a,
it's
he
Meg
got a
went
banger
first.
with every artist.
Meg
Every-
the Stallion went first. I know that for sure.
I
And
was-
City Girls went first.
I was
second.
like, why they pick them hoes? Like, why?
because
that's
they
where
hot
it's
right now.
They
Yeah,
not
they
thinking
pop.
about 20 minutes set.
Niggas don't think that'd be the thing. Bro.
Craig Diesel, who, if you was a DJ, who would be the first two artists you would pick for the party?
It'd be Drake and probably like Meek.
Drake and Meek.
That would have
That's a good
snapped
one.
too.
Drake and
Who
Meek.
do who do you
snap.
pick?
That it's either gonna be Jeezy or Gucci in this one spot,
Mm-hmm.
and probably like Drake. Cause if I got Jeezy
Drake,
or
that
Gucci,
should have been anybody.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
what I'm
like
saying.
I
That's-
can
that's the
like
number one
mix the
pick.
old school with some new shit. You know
Because you
what I
gotta
mean?
think Drake got
know what I mean?
music for the bitches. Drake got music for the niggas. Drake got music.
Who would you
for
pick?
Like everybody.
That Drake shit is kind of like a given.
It's a-
Only because he
yeah.
got a banger with everybody.
That's what I'm saying. And his
I
own
don't-
bangers.
I don't know who
It's too
can
much.
who you can top out Drake. Maybe Future.
And then you gotta know that
I was gonna say
Maybe.
I would have picked Future and Meek, but
over Drake.
no, just because because everybody picked Drake. Like Drake is probably the easiest pick.
Yeah, it is. For
But
sure.
if it was available, would you have picked him?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a no
you got
brainer.
too much.
That's
Aston
even if,
Martin
even if you
music.
got
The
listen,
catal-
like
the
even
catalog
if
is too
even
crazy.
if your second artist is ass, Drake is the lifeboat. Like you know what I'm saying? Like because you can't go wrong with that. Like, but
Is DJ Khaled?
see, I would have thought
an
about
artist?
that too.
No,
But that because that's too
that's,
hard.
that's
You can't.
no. You
'cause-
gotta actually be an actual artist, like an actual saying lyrics and doing.
But
that
me
type of
being
shit.
me, I would probably pick Meek and Wayne.
I mean, that would go crazy too.
Oh, I didn't think about Wayne.
I thought about Wayne. I just don't like Wayne like that.
But you got. But then it's a lot of
Nah,
shit that play into
catalog.
it too. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Wayne
thinking
catalog crazy as
nowadays
fuck.
it's gonna be it's 21 and up. The party is 21 and up. So
Mhm.
it's like Sada gonna hit so hard because everybody he got radio songs, he got songs that ain't on the radio, but everybody fuck with Sada. So for the ones that get, I'm gonna turn Drake up for the.
You got Drake and Sada.
I'm about to,
Oh
bro.
my
I was.
And
I
That's
then-
like the
listen,
best of
I'm
both
like,
worlds
hey,
I'm
too.
I
like,
told
bro,
that
listen
nigga
to
he
me,
wasn't
bro.
gonna get it.
And
I'm
then
like,
when,
bro,
yeah,
you're
bro,
not
I
gonna
tell you,
get
I
that,
called
bro.
him, bro. Like, hey, bro, if these two make it, I'm picking Drake and Sada. Like, I'm telling you that
I'm
right
like,
now.
no, it's not happening.
Yeah, that's a good mix.
That should happen. I was so like, what?
Gucci
And they ain't
over
pick no
Jeezy
Detroit
any day.
niggas.
Any day.
I mean,
But you gotta think, man. Look who it is, man. It's the Wild Boy. Stop fucking playing. I was
Who was
gonna
the
have
other DJ?
Detroit.
Slick
I was
Rick
gonna have. I was.
and DJ Flex.
Sound man, crazy in here.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Like I said, I was gonna have something was gonna be Detroit, Big Sean or something. I was gonna have something big Detroit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, Big Sean would have went nuts. So another announcement is the Culture Conductors of the New Age fashion show out in Toledo, Ohio. The forecast and H2E will be in the
H2E
building.
hitting the road.
You know what I mean? We hitting the road
Yeah,
out of
dig.
state. It's gonna be a good experience. So if any forecast member can make it, hopefully everybody. You know what I mean?
Trying to pull
This will
up.
be a great
Trying
time.
to pull up.
Toledo.
Toledo, what up?
Toledo. Shout out to Jasmine Rice. She's putting everything together, and it's an after party too. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I damn near thought I had to get a room down there or something.
You
Shit.
acting up.
You acting up.
So that drive back. It's only just an hour. I just don't like driving. So
Hey, we might do that though.
I don't like driving. Like
Yeah.
at late night.
I mean, you know that's what I do, but
Right,
Yeah.
road trip miles.
you know that's what I do.
Yeah, so I don't like that driving.
Craig Diesel, any announcements, sir? You recently had some shit popping all over. No?
No, I ain't got nothing, bro.
Okay,
We came off of MegaCon.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? MegaCon's popping. We working on some things. I don't want to make any announcements just yet. You know what I'm saying? But
You
yeah,
got some
games on
announcements?
crack. We got some new content coming up on the YouTube this week. It
Yeah.
will be the MegaCon footage. And I haven't put up our Michigan Comic-Con footage yet. Putting it up, I had to look through it. You know, my son was running through the frames and shit. He wasn't really, fucking with the panel, so I had to I had to look it over. But yeah, we got some new content coming up on the YouTube. Gears 5 stream, hopefully coming this week. Sound guy had a baby. We was supposed to be running that shit, but you know,
damn.
life happens.
Sound good.
Yeah, had the baby.
So
Shout out to the sound guys, baby.
right. Shout out to that. And OC, you just released the mix late.
Oh,
the
man.
last. What's the latest
Yes,
mix? Can you
yes,
describe
yes,
that for us?
Latest mix is Random as Fuck. That's the name of it. It's about to be a series, actually. Every time I drop one, it's gonna have a different thing behind it, but it's just gonna be random as fuck. Like, and you're gonna rock with it from start to finish. Click the link on my bio. I am DJ OC, or my bookings page is book_OC. Click the link in the bios, and it's like I really got like 7 or 8 mixes already on there right now. But every time I post a new one, I'm gonna phase one of the old ones out. So go ahead, click the links while y'all can. Check out the vibes. If y'all want to hear something special, let me know. All of that.
Hey, I don't know if it's too early, but I got a question just based off what he just said. Y'all mind if I just go into that real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
All right. So I always wanted to ask you this. I never asked you, but you know, the last one you just released is called Random as Fuck. So I'm pretty sure the title was just because you thought of shit randomly. But usually, what's your creation process for like your mixes? Do you just think of a group of songs you like and you be like, damn, I should title it this? Or do you just have a title and then you just theme it off of that? So how do you create your mixes that you come out with?
For real, it's kind of both. Like, I just think about, like, for instance, I got one that I didn't never release before. I called it 4th of July, and it was like around the 4th of July time, you know what I'm saying? But like when we was, you know, when we was growing up, we used to listen to the radio, all the 4th of July holiday mixes and shit, and I just think about what they would be playing, like what I would want to hear on a holiday mix, like, you know what I'm saying? So, or it could be like I think of like a theme first, and then, you know what I'm saying, put something together to where if everything fall into that thing. But 9 times out of 10, it's I come up with the mix and then come up with the name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I always want to know that. That's why I just, when you said that shit, I was like, oh, let me just plug that in real quick. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. But no, Evolution. We got our second event coming up. It's gonna be in Pontiac. Tying up with J-Mo as far as the skills.
Shout out
working
Coach
out with
J-Mo.
J-Mo. I got my boy Dave. Go hit the weight room with some kids and some adults. It's all ages, by the way. You know, we still working on the names and everything, but it's gonna be dope. Premium coming through. We gonna have some food, probably some open runs.
Shout out Ted, man. That's
Hey,
my
but
guy.
the only way you can get into this gym if you cop an Evolution shirt. So that's how we work.
That's a
I like
fact.
that.
That's how we working. Avi, Justin, what up? What else going on? OC DJing.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out
every
matter of
Saturday.
fact, yeah. Shout that out too. Every Saturday, shout out the gang. 50 bars. Who else on there? Chef Boy Deezy. Who else on there? My dog Slick B. Every Saturday, we live for All Star Saturdays at Club Blue. I know if y'all used to fuck with us, we used to be at All Star Saturdays at Post Bar before they shut it down.
Man,
And them
boy.
used to be. So we just moving the show. We're still All Star Saturday, same crew. We just at Club Blue for real. Starting this Saturday, which is December 5th, I believe. 5th or the 6th.
December,
I'm
October?
sorry, October. I'm tripping.
Psych, cold
Yeah,
ass.
October 5th is. Yeah.
October the 5th. I'm tripping. October the 5th, this Saturday. Club Blue. Sounds by your boy, DJ Owt Of Control, and my homeboy, DJ Slick B. So.
Which I think you a better DJ, bro. Whatever.
Make
go
sure
get
y'all
to the
cop y'all
shit,
tickets,
bro.
early tickets. Come fuck with us.
We.
Hey,
And
I've been putting the bag up.
Hey, and listen, we gonna
Oh,
make
yeah.
magic happen.
My money on DJ OC too.
Hey,
But,
man, y'all my guys, man.
Let's get to the show, man. Crack Diesel. I don't fuck with you. I don't even got the song on here, so.
Oh,
go
Man,
relax.
I low-key got one.
Shit.
Oh, okay. Go
I
ahead.
got one. I don't,
Pumping all that shit. About
Yeah.
the sound guy, we needed him.
right.
Damn.
But this past
Spooty's
week or
taking over.
so, Nike decided
Oh,
my God.
send me a pair of used Jordans.
Get the fuck out of here.
They sent me a pair of used motherfucking Jordans.
Mhm.
A nigga did a shipped in FedEx or UPS in my shit and put them bitches in the box, and then I got them bitches. So I don't know if y'all would accept shit like that. Shit had dust and rust at the edge of the edge of the heel. The fucking insoles had fucking crumbs and dust on it. Yes, and it had a fucking straw of hay on one of the right sides. I don't know where the fuck you get hay at in Detroit or where the fuck they find that in the Nike factory, but they're fucking up. And they offered me 20% off my next order.
You acting up.
20% off. That's it. I said,
Shout out
nigga.
to Nike.
But I got into communications with them. They sending me $40 refund, 20%.
$40. We need
Just 40.
$40.
Okay, just 40.
Oh, they
For
take
now,
you a bro code.
look, they
They
doing
think you
20.
a bro code,
Oh
bro.
no, but it's not over.
They
I'm
gonna
not stopping there.
They gonna satisfy
They
you with
send
the
me
40
the
ball.
20. They send me the 20% off too.
Okay.
But no, I'm emailing Xavier. That's your name. I'm emailing you again Monday, please. All right.
Shout out to Xavier, man.
Xavier's trying to do his job, but he's not really good at it. Nike is on some bullshit. All right, back to regular schedule program.
Sheesh. Craig Diesel, any comments on that?
Yo.
Bro, them bitches was fucked up. And then like X was like, "Oh, I thought you had them for a minute." I said, "What?" That's my point. Them bitches is new shoes. You just said, "Oh, I thought them ones you had for a minute," and they just got a little messed up. I said, "No, that's fresh out the box." He's like, "Oh yeah, bro, they tripping." I'm like, "Yeah, I know they're tripping. You wouldn't. If I should have brought them bitches in today."
They gave you the refurbished 12.
Bro. But you see how slick they was.
I just heard what that nigga said.
No, the refurbish. So they try to. I said, I don't want 20% off. I want more than that. So they sent me 20% off my purchase. Slick motherfuckers. That ain't gonna work.
So what?
So did you send the shoes back?
No, I want to keep the shoes.
Oh,
So
They
gonna
not
send you
getting those
another
back.
pair?
No, they can't. They're sold out.
Oh, so you stuck.
I'm stuck. So I really want the shoes. I'm gonna keep them. But I mean, they gave me something off. But I'm going for more than that. They got me fucked up. I'm gonna tell Xavier I need to speak to your boss, nigga.
Boo, you suck.
Yeah. So yeah.
If that happened to you,
I don't know, bro. But I just know this nigga. Like, he a picky nigga. Like, so I would expect that from him.
No.
Like,
no.
like if it's
Let
something,
me-
it probably low key, bro. It
I'm
probably
about
was something you could have just grabbed
Hey,
the towel, brushed it off.
No.
And been
I'm
straight.
gonna get them. Let the chick you talking to give you them bitches for Christmas. You gonna be.
That's it.
I guarantee you gonna be like,
Oh yeah, your last nigga couldn't fit these, huh?
bitch, what is this? Dog, telling you, I'm gonna bring them bitches in so y'all can see them.
But I
The
don't know.
pictures
I
don't
probably
even
would have
do
sent
it
them back though. Probably, for real.
Yeah,
you
if I would have
gotta
sent them
send
back,
them
they just would have
boys
gave me my
back.
money back.
Yeah,
And
you
I
gotta-
just don't feel like that's nah. And they probably gonna sell them to somebody else. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure gonna sell.
Yeah,
So like, nah, you're not about to
take no L.
take my shit, then sell it again, then get y'all money back. I want y'all to come out of y'all shit, y'all pockets for some shit. You know what I mean?
Nike is like, fuck you, boy.
They gonna give me some, bro.
all right, man.
Guarantee.
We gotta drop a bomb real quick, man. My bad. Hot chips fucking me up.
I'm emailing LeBron, bro.
Jharrel Jerome won.
Unprofessional, bro.
Oh yeah, the Emmy.
Oh, Craig
Is it an
Diesel
Emmy?
brother won an Emmy recently. Shout out to him, man.
That's big.
Corey Wise is actually traveling by the way too. He's just hitting every college
Oh, yeah, he was
campus
just in
up.
the, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He
Turned up, nigga.
Yeah, he making some moves. So shout out to both of them.
They need more money, man.
He just
That's a
won an
fact.
Emmy.
Yeah, he just won an Emmy for the that
his
role.
role.
Look, what was it? Look at us now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
When they see us.
When they see us.
Look at us now. And I'm
No,
talking
y'all,
about-
hey,
Me too.
y'all
I-
niggas
you
was gonna
fucked
let
me
that.
up
I was
too.
like, hold
Hey,
up.
they was right. I'm
Hold
like,
up.
oh,
They
that-
just was rolling.
That's what's up though.
Niggas
But I'm
was
pretty
rolling.
sure they getting money off that movie. I mean, off the show though. They
I'm sure his percentage
never
is
know.
Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah,
I think
with
it's not a
I think
significant
it's
amount.
very small.
But the real thing is, everybody's gonna say they could have got more money. Like, how much money do you put on?
No, I'm talking about from
We're talking about from the case.
the case.
That's
and
what, no, that's what I'm saying. Everybody gonna say they're gonna want more money. How much money? I mean, what's the price on the years of your life? You feel me?
It ain't no price.
It
but
ain't
I
no
just-
price. That's
I
how
need
you know
more
you
than what I
need
need.
more.
They
That's how you
could've
know
gave
you
them-
need more.
Yeah.
Like
They
you
could have
Keep
gave
pushing
them.
it up.
Yeah, if whatever number, everybody gonna be like, man, this should.
Well, they
Oh, they
gave
gave
him
him
like
100 million.
they gave him like 60 between. No, it was like 56 between 6 people.
He had the most though.
He had the most.
He
though.
spent the most time. That only makes sense.
Yeah, but 56 million between 6, and then you got to do the court
Okay,
fees.
stop.
That ain't enough.
Stop. 56 million. Let's just say 66, just because I know the numbers off top. 66 with 6 people. That's 11.
More than 6.
That's 11.
No, it's not.
No, I'm saying that's 11 million just between them. lawyer fees, $1 million.
You know these cases going on for a long ass time too.
Like I said, $1 million a piece for lawyer fee. Like that's what these rappers is paying now. So
I wonder
know
if they
back then it
charge
wasn't
tax on that shit
like,
too.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Hell yeah.
Right. So now, just say everybody leaves with $9 million at what? 30,
I'm cool with that.
What is 30? They about 30 years, 30, 35 maybe. $9 million a piece. That's not enough. Like, I get it.
I mean, we're saying that, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on being
You
in, the
in
situation.
jail, get your
Yeah.
ass beat. I don't think 6.
Yeah,
I think if I was a kid going into that shit,
So
my
you would
mind
go
would
to
What
jail.
you think? What you think? They giving my man's who they gonna have to let out? Like if they verify the making a murderer. I don't know if y'all heard about that shit. Like over the weekend, they said somebody came out and said they committed to making a murder. So if they had to let Stephen Avery out again.
But he spent more time in there than everybody though.
But I'm saying, like, I think he been in
I
there
don't
2
know.
times. Like, would you think the money that he got last time would be enough? Like, cause he got some crazy like millions of dollars. Or would you like continue to push that number up? Cause you
Yeah,
have to
they
do
fucked
that
up
shit
again.
Yeah. So
I don't even know the
dog.
story behind the Stephen Avery nigga.
Yeah,
So we
like-
just get into that.
But it's just the fact though that like the nigga, like if you the system, government, state, whatever, they fucked up. So yeah, y'all gotta pay that. Period.
Yeah.
Like whatever the case may be. Like in that situation, because we paying y'all to get all this high tech equipment and everything to make sure that y'all not making shit like this, putting motherfucking innocent people in jail. Like that shit not what's up. Y'all gotta come out of something and make it worth my while.
I'm sick. I don't got criminal activity on here, but
Oh, little criminal activity.
Speaking of
That's my
of
favorite
jail,
one.
AB retired.
He should.
Oh damn, I ain't even know.
Goofball.
I ain't
He's a dummy. Play that one.
We've been.
I think he's.
Do
he's
I gotta
pretty
play
smart.
that one, bro?
He's a dummy.
He's pretty smart, but not for this.
Motherfucking dummy.
Not for this little shitty. I don't know.
We
that
talked
little-
about it last week.
little shitty. He in the midst
He
of.
got a
I don't know
few
about that.
little rape allegations
Yeah, I
that's
don't know about that
in the
shit.
Say he
air.
pulled this shit out on somebody,
I
bro.
can believe that.
Like,
It's
does
niggas
money?
It's niggas in the city that do that shit.
Does money really make you act retarded though?
Yeah,
Like that's.
it's not the money; it's the society with the money.
And all the fame.
Might
and
just
shit.
be that nigga.
Oh right, but you ain't hearing about all that. You ain't hearing about AB for real. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's I don't know, bro. I mean, he was kind of already doing some like kind of weird shit before. I don't know, like even if you go back to when he put Mike Tomlin on the internet, like after they had won that game, so he been kind of already doing like little weird off the wall type shit.
yeah, but not
But
like
it seemed
this,
like it seemed like it was more kind of like sanctioned for the field and shit like that. Like it seemed like now we getting into off the field type shit. It's like
Did he have to retire?
after that, after I think so.
I don't know, bro.
He won't get
Because
no
I
more
don't feel
money?
like he really trying to retire. Like if a nigga call him up like tomorrow and like, yo,
He's
we
gonna
need
take
you. Yeah, like we need you on the squad. He gonna be on the squad. Like
He
I
not
don't-
gonna get what he's worth ever again.
Oh
Shit,
no, yeah, he
no.
fucked all that up.
Yeah, so yeah,
So
retire.
just retire.
He's still. That's what I'm saying. Like
We could have picked. Hey, shout out to Lions, man. Great fucking game today. We took an L, but
Wah, wah,
I'm impressed, man.
wah.
They look good out there,
Why
bro.
are you, man? I hate when niggas like
They play
listen,
good,
did
bro.
play good.
We
They
played
play
as
good in the
fuck.
beginning of every
And it's
game.
the Chiefs, bro.
They play good in the beginning
What's
of
the
every
score?
game. Oh, don't nobody want to acknowledge that though.
It was a body bag or something.
Nah.
Oh.
The
I didn't
Lions
see the game, but I heard everybody talking about
play
it.
good.
It's a good game. It's a
in
good
the
game. I
beginning
haven't watched football
of
in
every game.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
nigga,
I still
I don't
ain't,
even.
And they
like,
find
if
a
it ain't
way
the Super Bowl, I kind of don't even turn it on.
to
I ain't gonna
fuck
lie
it
to you.
up.
I still
every
ain't got
time.
back on my
30-34.
That's a good game.
30-34.
They
I do like the Lions colors.
That's
That's
what's up.
pretty much it though.
They find a way to fuck it up every time.
How did Stafford play?
Yeah, they
Pretty
play pretty
good.
good. Yeah.
Hey man, fuck Stafford, man. Pick up Kaepernick, man.
I don't know about
Ain't
that.
nobody ever gonna.
He's a free agent.
Fuck out of here.
He's a free agent now.
That'd be a good backup.
That nigga
A
need-
backup?
Or front player.
I will give him the
Oh,
backup.
backup. Oh, Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford
Y'all
is
niggas tripping.
It's
I
okay.
have to see,
Man, do
I
y'all
have to
understand
see,
Matt Stafford is allergic to the run game?
No, our backs is and our line is.
I'm saying the quarterback too. Nowadays, what quarterback ain't running out? Matt Stafford needs to. He's
Tom
not,
Brady.
He's not. Well,
Stafford been having a pretty good year from what I've seen.
That's just greatness, but he do it sometimes.
Stafford do it sometimes.
Stafford needs to go.
Nah. But you know who left? And I feel like he shouldn't have never. I think he should have stayed. But KD been doing a lot of bitching lately, acting like a little side chick and shit.
KD?
Yeah, he seems a little hurt, man.
About what? The Warriors shit?
Talking shit about the Warriors and OKC. It's just like I never really seen a player continuously bash their old teams like KD has been doing.
On Twitter or something?
Yo, the
Hella
shit with
interviews.
KD, like
Oh, I gotta
the shit
see
with
it. I ain't
KD was
watched it.
weird to me.
It's multiple. Like
The OKC shit is more weird to me. Like I don't feel like he done really disrespected the Warriors, but it seemed like he just been mad at OKC and the fans for like not fucking with him after he left.
And
which
it's like
just
you got
seems
two
like
rings.
unrealistic.
I see what's going on. That nigga's injured, smoking a lot of weed, and just thinking a lot.
Mm.
And he just lashing out at everybody. I think that's
not
what it is.
you saying he not because my thing. You're Kevin Durant and you want? How do you have the audacity to say that you didn't fuck with the Warriors offense?
Huh?
That's probably the weirdest shit that he like.
Because probably it wasn't evolved around him though.
But just because of that does not mean that the offense isn't working or it's a trash offense.
I don't feel like he was saying like
that
it
don't
was,
mean he gotta
Yes,
like
he
it.
was, bro.
I don't think he was saying like it was trash.
He
I
probably.
don't know, like KD weird, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck.
You gotta
he's
think
looking
though. When he was in
for.
OKC,
He's
He kind of like Kyrie, it sound like.
when he
Speaking of,
y'all have to think. And when he was in OKC, he was still the second option. James Harden was like was not what the fuck everybody when OKC. James Harden wasn't
You say
that guy.
Kevin
Like-
Garnett. I mean Kevin Durant
Durant.
was the second option.
Yeah. I mean, and I say that
he
'cause
was
Russ-
first. It's just that Russ was
Right,
pushing.
Yeah, I was
him.
about to say,
Pushing the ball.
like,
That's
yeah,
what
I
I'm
would-
saying.
He was
'Cause
probably
Russ
the
was
first
playing for the ball.
option. Russ is like the leader of the squad.
That's what. So that's why I said second because Russ was gonna
Yeah.
go for his regardless. But the shit was more revolved around him then. You feel me? Now you about to put. Now I go to a team where everybody
you
can
knew
low
that.
key get
and
off.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
That's
you
what
knew
I
that
should have
before.
knew.
You wanted to
That
come
was
here.
And
gonna
that's
happen.
what I'm not
Yeah.
understanding why he tripping. Like I can see you saying that, and because you got traded or something like that, but that's where you wanted to go.
Yeah.
Unless they done made some promises that we don't know about, or you know what I'm saying, they said they was gonna switch up the offense and they never did it. Now I'm tripping.
So this
about
what
it.
he said. He said, I felt like it was time for a change. I wanted to play for a new team, and simply put, I just did it. I didn't really think about what I was leaving behind, what we accomplished. I had to put that up on the shelf already, and when it was time to make a decision about my future, I just thought solely about me and nobody else.
Bro, first of all, he didn't say nothing about him not liking the offense and what you.
No,
just
this
said.
is a different interview.
Oh, I was about to
He's
say.
saying that's why he went to
No,
Warriors.
he's like
No, this is why he went to the Nets.
Oh, okay.
he's been on shit where he'll say certain things about like Steve Kerr, like even during I don't know if y'all are people like during the playoffs or whatever, like I think it was like one time the Warriors, I don't think they got blown out, but it was like a bad game. And afterwards, I got Steve Kerr was like, we're not playing with the intensity and, you know what I'm saying, like the focus or desire or whatever. And then KD came out, he was like, I thought we were supposed to be playing with joy and shit like that. So this nigga already be having like, I don't know, he weird
He's
to
a
me,
bitch, bro. I'm sorry to say it, but that's just what it is. Like, even with Draymond comments saying that we can get back to the regular schedule program, meaning KD went to Golden State just to kick his feet up for real. He didn't want to go and battle and put his all into the shit because KD's really that good, but he didn't have to like play dirty or play hard on that team. So he was enjoying that shit.
They never really.
But when
had
they
to-
lose, it was like, oh, come on, we should be happy, guys. And I don't know. Him
He a
and Kyrie
weird dude,
deserve
bro.
each other, bro.
Yeah, they both
Yeah, Kyrie
weird.
weird.
And then like Kyrie came out of nowhere. He was talking about he's talking about his grandfather passing last season.
Yeah.
And he said
They
like a
smoking
lot of
weed.
Yeah, he said like a
Weed.
lot of that shit had to do with like how he was like approaching the season. Would it just be like, I don't know, man. Like I see like other players, they go through shit and they still like know how to compartmentalize. I feel like the great players know how to compartmentalize and get on the floor, block out all that other shit. Like that's like, I mean, it ain't the same sport. It's like when Brett Favre daddy passed, like that nigga was like right on the field, like going crazy on niggas. Like it's certain, like I guess that's
Look
what
at Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I feel like that's what separates you, like, from like being very good and being great. It's like
We not. I don't want to. We not knocking it.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No,
But
it's a separation factor.
But
But
yeah,
you put yourself very high on that pedestal, where it's like you call yourself one of the greatest.
yeah. So it's like I feel like I don't know. KD can probably do it better than Kyrie can because it seems like KD he come out regardless and gonna bust somebody's ass, but Kyrie, just like how he approached that whole season, like even if you look at the shit that he was saying, like in certain interviews with re-signing, or just with like how the year was going, or like when he was blaming niggas like for you know what I'm saying, losing and shit. Them niggas, I don't know how that shit gonna
The
work
team
in
didn't
Brooklyn,
fuck with
bro.
Kyrie, bro.
No, not at
Like
all.
period. Boston didn't fuck with Kyrie.
I don't think the organization fucked
without
him.
that nigga.
Yeah, you feel me? Like
Like that's why they don't need him. They need him. That's when they realized they didn't need him, bro.
speaking of Kyrie though, he recently threw some shade to the Warriors as well. He said that
Letting KD play.
yes.
They shouldn't
How
have
do
let him
y'all
play.
feel?
Listen,
I
he a
could be
grown
fine.
ass man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And he wanted to play, bro.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
If you, now I could see if it come back and where the doctors got in trouble because he shouldn't have never been allowed to play. I could see that. But if you got the organization's doctors and then your personal doctors saying that we don't recommend it, but if you want to, go ahead and I go out there and play on it, then that's my fault.
Yeah,
Nah.
see, that's why I never understand about that situation. It was like nobody really forced you to do shit. Like nobody was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
get on the floor like right now." He was saying like niggas was like pressuring him on the outside, but if you can't play, and bro, you know already got your rings. Ain't nobody gonna say shit about it. Like nobody's gonna be on Kevin Durant ass like, yo, why wasn't you playing in the finals and shit? You just coming off of like ACL shit. Like
I think he
nobody's
was
gonna
trying to
That's
do
why I
prove
that.
like
point.
Doughboy Clay, bro. That nigga got out
Yeah,
there.
you just play, bro.
Clay
Like, you
Thompson.
just-
I call him Doughboy Clay. Only because he got out there, took the risk, and he took it on the chin. He don't give a fuck. Like, look, I'll be back type shit. Like, he knew the risk he was taking, and he took it on the chin.
I think KD tried to prove a point. I honestly think that if he would have never got hurt, if he wouldn't have re-injured that injury he had, that game would have stopped a lot of debating on whether or not how good he is.
He was going crazy though.
Yeah,
Because
he was busting
like,
ass.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, he
now,
came-
mind you, imagine if
sheesh.
he stayed on that course and didn't get hurt. You feel me? They would for one they would have won the game. For
They would've
two,
another
he
one,
would have
right.
went crazy, and that would have
He would've
showed
been
you
praised.
that the war. Everybody
nigga
kept
been
saying,
praised,
listen,
nigga.
right? That he would have been the second coming around that bitch. Like everybody said, man, it's the Warriors. They didn't need him and da 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 da. If he would not have got hurt and stayed on course how he was going,
But-
that would have ended all those conversations.
That
But he-
nigga Clay had 40 in the
Clay was
third.
going dummy dumb.
and still wasn't enough in the end.
He got out in the
injured.
third.
I know, but
That nigga was about to give Kawhi a 50 piece, bro.
he
He was
probably
going
would.
dumb.
And
But-
the one thing I can say though,
Double
Steph
Clay.
checked out when it happened.
Yeah, he did, for sure.
I seen it.
But it's
like,
very
He
rare. that
said,
you,
let's just make this shit over. Let's end this
it's
shit.
very
you know what I
rare
mean?
that you see Steph and Clay having two dog ass games on the same night. Like that's rare.
It ain't rare.
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't say it's rare.
when they both go crazy,
It
like
ain't, it ain't
go
rare.
crazy. And
It's
So somebody might have 40, the other one have 25.
I say
But you
That's
gotta think
still
these-
like you talking
but-
about like they go 40
in the
for 40
playoffs,
type
I
shit.
feel like in the playoffs it don't happen as
That's-
much.
yeah.
But like
throughout the
they-
throughout the
they-
season.
yeah,
You know what
throughout
I mean?
the
It's
season.
not,
I mean,
it's
that's
not a
what
normal
that's what we
thing.
talking about.
Because
though.
it's
We
like
talking
we're
about
going to
the
lock
finals.
one of you
We
motherfuckers
talking about
up.
the finals here. Like, you know what I'm
As a coach, I'm going to focus on one.
But who?
It don't matter. As long as we shut one of you motherfuckers down, I'm cool.
I'm focusing on Steph.
That's a fact.
And then that's
Steph,
when 40-point Clay
That's
come
fine.
out.
But like Steph do so much where it open
Crowd
everything
wise,
up.
building
Like
wise,
he'll
like
open everything
come
up.
on,
Like,
dog.
and he gonna get the most cheers in your building. So like,
Yo, Bill.
like you just let's shut this nigga up. I'm shutting down Steph every time. I'm picking Steph. I'm picking Steph over KD.
You're crazy.
For real.
You're
Bro,
crazy.
Steph make a layup. That fucking arena be going nuts,
Oh, I ain't
bro.
taking Steph over KD.
Yeah,
I'm saying I'm knocking down like
No, as a coach, who are you going to
Who
focus
gonna
on?
guard
locking
Kevin
down?
Durant.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Durant.
no.
No, because
Kevin
You
Durant.
gonna lose your mind trying to guard
no,
that.
I was about to
first of
say
all.
Steph is controlling
Steph
like the
is-
offense. Like
Steph is like the controller, bro.
Yeah.
Like even the off ball shit. He
Yeah, that says
manipulates
he
too
rip
much
and
shit.
run all that. He don't be still.
And do you know that they got D'Angelo Russell and this nigga get to run around wherever the fuck he want now?
And that's why they say.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
That's why they
That
say he
shit-
was the perfect fit for Golden State.
Yes,
Shout out to my
it-
nigga Stanley.
it-
It's finna get dangerous. It's finna
Like,
get dangerous.
he was the perfect fit for Golden State.
Clay
But
come back?
He don't have to carry the ball.
Where you putting D'Angelo Russell at? The small?
The point.
And no, you're not. No, you
Then
leave
where you
Steph
put-
at the 1. You put D'Angelo Russell at the 2. And Clay at the 3.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Because he be guarding.
D'Angelo Russell and Clay
Listen,
need to run
I'm about
around
to
and come
turn
off the
Steph
screens.
into the 3.0 Rip Hamilton.
But he don't need to be that though.
Shit. Or you ain't got to dribble or nothing no
You
more.
already
Just run
it
around
ain't-
and
you
catch
are-
and
you-
shoot.
First of all, you already not taking the ball out of his hands.
You
for
ain't
one.
taking it out of D-Lo hands.
But D'Lo is better coming. You
you
watch
don't
D'Lo
want Steph
highlights.
running all game though.
You
either.
don't. You need
Shit.
Steph to control. Like y'all say, he's the
I want Steph to
controller.
be point.
He's
I
the
want
re-
Steph to be points.
Yeah, let
Steph
him
don't
do
need
his
to be
thing.
running because he already getting cooked on defense most times.
I
So
let
you don't
Steph
want to
be
have
points.
him.
You know,
running.
Clay
I
got
follow
the
the D'Antoni joint.
Clay got the
That's
run
true.
around.
I was about to
game.
say.
There we go.
That's
Never
the
mind.
problem.
That was a good point. Defense wise, that's gonna be a liability.
D'Lo coming up them screens is gonna be nasty. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out to
think
Draymond, man.
people sleeping on Golden State this coming
But
season.
but I know it's off
gonna
topic,
be tough
but
as fuck.
This have to be crazy.
The
No,
ship-
it's gonna be tough.
the-
but
the-
I'm
the
saying
ship going to
niggas
LA this
acting
year,
like them
though.
niggas gonna be trash. They not.
What, Clippers?
the Clippers are
Oh,
taking
okay.
home that trophy this
I
year.
don't
bro.
know about that.
And what's today's date? I'm saying it right
Mm.
now. Today is the 29th, October 29th, right? I'm saying it. This is the Wild Boy,
Mm.
DJ Out of Control. I'm saying it right
So
now.
we're doing early predictions. Craig Diesel. Hold on, wait. LA and who? East.
Milwaukee. I don't see nobody beating them in the East.
Pistons.
Philly?
Go ahead.
Um,
Who you got?
Pistons.
They got Joe Johnson. Let's get it.
Man,
All right,
Good
so
nigga.
Joe.
Joe Derrick Rose. Hey, this looking like the this looking like the
If they-
04
they need- they
Pistons,
need
boy.
Carmelo.
no, it's not.
They need
Yes, it
Carmelo,
is,
The
boy.
Detroit, first of all, the Detroit
Carmelo.
Pistons. The Detroit Pistons is the last stop before niggas retired. Y'all don't know that? Like
Chris
Listen,
Webber,
like
Tracy McGrady.
like
That's a
Allen
fact.
Iverson. Like it's
AI.
the
So,
last
get
stop.
AI.
It's the last stop before. It's
Iguodala.
you go
Right,
to-
that's probably why they not.
You go to
Iguodala?
Detroit. Joe Johnson coming back
I
from the
mean-
big three to go to the Pistons. Like you
You
know what
know-
I'm saying? Like it's the last. Detroit is the team to see
Carmelo.
if you still got it. Like before you quit. Like let me
Listen.
see.
I think they're gonna have a good year though.
Your two
like,
teams, East and West.
Bro, I ain't even thought about it yet.
Mm.
I just one of them LA teams.
One of them LA teams.
I think the Lakers gonna go
Damn.
to the finals, bro.
The Lakers got the potential.
The Lakers are Houston, bro. I think Houston gonna go crazy too.
I'm going Pistons, Houston.
You
Spooty.
said Pistons, Houston.
You
Yes.
just on some wild card shit. You
No,
ain't-
I'm not.
Yeah,
That's,
Niggas
that's
send
all I
Pistons
was-
to the finals, bro.
I say the Pistons every year.
I'm sick. You
Why?
saying it like
I
that?
say it every year.
I'm going with
Damn, I don't know,
Fuck.
bro.
See, I'm a Laker fan. That's a.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
That's
I
what
just
I'm
hate
saying,
LeBron
Lakers.
over
Y'all-
there, bro.
They
I
got an
really-
injury prone fucking team. Shit.
All right, so I'm gonna go with the Clippers, bro. And that's hurting me to say it, but it's hurting me, bro, because I just don't want to go against the Lakers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Lakers,
So-
hey, Lakers,
And
Philly.
I'm going with
Lakers, Philly.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
what
with
I got.
damn. I'm thinking Philly though. Philly.
No Jimmy.
Or
I think Ben Simmons.
I haven't kept up with Boston, so like I mean, yeah, I haven't kept up with Boston.
Kemba Walker over there with
Kemba.
Boston.
Oh yeah, Kimba.
Niggas
yeah.
sleeping on
Same
Boston.
thing.
I might-
Jimmy?
So can
I
you
might
get?
go Philly.
No,
though,
they got
Philly.
Al Horford now. Like, all right,
My sleeper of the
I
East
got
though
you, bro.
is the Pistons, and my sleeper of the West I would say is.
He's a sleeper on the West.
Ain't no sleepers on the West
I
for
was
real.
about to say, I don't even know who coming out the West for real.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Maybe.
I like Houston and LA. Well, the Lakers.
I like
and then
Houston.
the
Pelicans.
Clippers.
Pelicans my sleeper. I just think they're gonna be a dog ass college team. That's what it seemed like. I think
They're gonna be fun to watch.
They're gonna be fun to watch. You know what I mean? So.
Portland is a sleeper.
Oh yeah,
still.
yeah. Portland.
We got a good pickup in Whiteside. I want to see how that's gonna
Let's
work.
see. I never liked that nigga, bro.
Really?
He good.
Like,
I
he
fuck with
just-
him.
Good bucket.
No, he can play. Like I just that
Like,
nigga ain't
niggas
got a
gonna
motor,
have to be
bro.
on his ass, bro.
Yeah, he ain't
like
got
he's
no
gonna have
motor.
to work out for real. Did you guys see the top 2 players in the league?
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
Who
fam.
was it?
Greek and Kawhi.
The answer is LeBron James, nigga.
How can you say that
I don't-
going off the
It's
last
low.
season?
He was injured. And
Right.
look
So
at
how
his-
should he be
his
in the
numbers.
discussion?
Because
You just going
if,
off of
if we
just-
going if we starting the season and everybody's healthy,
Yeah.
and I'm saying like if I'm expecting everybody to make it through the season, I feel like LeBron
We're
James
going through the
will have
season.
the best season.
Nah, fam. We're going through the
Nah.
season.
Hmm?
We're going through the
You gotta
season.
think about Kawhi defense
How?
and shit too.
But Kawhi wasn't even in a MVP race for last season.
I agree. But then
Like he
you
wasn't
go
even
to the
in
playoffs
like,
and
top
it's like,
4 or
fuck.
5. But that's not what we talking about. We said
Yes,
who's
but,
in-
The year.
but you're
The
putting
year.
in a guy who didn't finish the season.
what is that? Okay,
You saying
so
the whole
I'm
year.
saying
We're talking about. I agree. No, I
You
agree. But
said-
I'm just saying,
A year, not just the season. It's
No,
just
no.
like a year. Like that last year. Who was it?
including playoffs.
Yeah, that's what it wasn't Kawhi, not the entire like this
So
nigga
is Giannis right?
No. That's why I just said the list is wrong. Like the list is
So
wrong.
it's yours
It was
is-
James Harden like the entire last season. Like
Okay.
if we just
James Harden
remember
number one.
what- yeah, that's.
Is we
what it
talking about
was.
efficiency included with this, or we just talking about numbers?
Even if we talk
Just
about
wanted
it,
to say fuck unsportsmanlike
Because if-
conduct, but go ahead.
If we talking about efficiency, it's gonna have to be Kawhi, bro, over Harden. So that they probably tap.
it's not going to be because all right, like
How?
let's
Defense, bro.
remember we can't
plus or minus
why
all this shit. I
We-
mean, I'm just saying. if
Why
they-
niggas
they
be doing
probably
this
are
with
included.
defense, like with this, like with when bringing up Kawhi, like niggas like to bring up the defense. All right,
Got a good offense too, but I'm with
Yeah.
you. Go ahead.
yeah, I was about to say, all right,
average
cool,
over 20.
but yeah, but he's not. Niggas ain't
Niggas
dependent
still
on
cooked
him
his
to
ass.
do.
Like that'd be my point.
All right, yeah, that's another thing. Like
Like,
he be
come
getting
on, bro.
cooked. He be getting cooked sometimes.
That's some shit.
Beyond that,
Kawhi.
beyond that, just as far as the offensive load, he does not have the offensive load and
Not even close.
able to do that defensively. It's like you had other niggas, like you had Siakam, you had a
You had
squad
a good
last year.
defensive
That's what I'm
team,
saying.
and
then like with this season, he gonna have Paul George
with
with
the
him.
Spurs, you
Yeah.
have a good defensive team.
Yeah, so I feel like he has, and this is not to shit on his defense. He's obviously like, you know what I'm saying, like
He top
probably
five.
the best. Like he's in the conversation, best defensive player. But when it comes down to like being the best, I look at like when you there for the season and for the playoffs. Like Kawhi was going crazy for the playoffs, like one of the best postseasons like I've ever seen in my life. But I'm just saying, like when you look at what LeBron James has to like take responsibility
LeBron
for.
James,
When you
LeBron
look at
James,
what James Harden has to take like an accountability for, like, you know what I'm
So
saying?
you saying
Like,
LeBron is one?
I would put LeBron at number one.
Number one
I
award.
think he's gonna have the
Best
MVP.
player of the year last year.
If he get MVP, we're
How,
gonna talk
bro?
about it again.
How do you
No,
That-
we're going to
that's
say that he's number one this year.
Okay,
But,
but crack,
yeah,
crack,
that year.
crack. Do you understand
No, I'm saying, so-
that he didn't do nothing for the Lakers?
He didn't do nothing for the
That's
Lakers.
not true.
He didn't do nothing
They
for the Lakers
didn't
last
do-
year.
They fell off. They
They was
was
number
beating
They
four.
fell off
Golden
when
State
Lonzo
ass.
got injured.
No, it was
That's a fact.
it was
Lonzo.
LeBron, Rondo
Get it
went
correct.
down. Like it. We remember
Lonzo.
Golden State.
Okay.
You remember the
and
Christmas game?
Do you remember Cleveland?
That's what
Remember
your
they was
sources is
beating the
going
shit
off
out
of
of-
right
Do
now.
you remember
Huh?
Cleveland?
Is that what we're running off?
Without
of?
no KD,
No, I'm saying,
without no
do
Kevin
we
Love,
remember
without
like
no
what they
Kyrie
was doing?
Irving.
Okay,
You remember Cleveland?
I'm just saying. That's not Cleveland.
Do we need to go to the highlights
First of all, wait,
of the
whoa.
defense
I would
clips?
take that
The
Cleveland
defensive
team.
clips
That
of
alone,
LeBron.
that alone makes
would
you
take-
no,
out of the
listen,
court.
I would take
He's
that.
out of pocket.
Wait,
That nigga's out of pocket
Wait,
as a
listen,
professional
listen.
NBA player.
Listen,
I
he
would
can
take
he can take defensive possessions off, and Kawhi can take full games off and shit.
Because
I don't
he
fuck
never
with either one.
Kawhi never had
So
the
who you
weight
got
LeBron
number one?
had, bro.
Number
Because
one
y'all
is
can't
James
just sit
Harden.
on.
James
Okay,
Harden on
so
top.
I'm saying like he's in
Russell
conversation.
Westbrook.
Like I
Last
just
year,
said.
Russell Westbrook.
Not last year.
Hell no.
He not
No,
one.
No.
Not after he got cooked by Damian
Average,
Lillard.
y'all talking about cooking again? Bro, he averaged a triple double as a point guard.
Oh,
He
come
been
on
doing
with
that.
that triple double
Man,
shit.
I'm here.
Like, yo,
Hey,
Oh, with the
listen,
triple double shit.
niggas gotta stop
Overall.
talking about triple doubles. Like
He's
triple
still
doubles
not.
is not.
I give him
What?
like 4 or 5.
What?
That nigga's an 82 on 2K.
As a point guard?
How sick they hold his 2K
Dog.
rating.
Y'all are
Oh,
tripping,
they
bro.
for sure.
They cook dog.
Russell
He
Westbrook
can't
is
make
a
a
No,
shot on that
they
bitch.
can't.
He shoots so much.
They hold that nigga on that bitch. I swear to God.
They,
dog.
whoever made that shit is spiteful towards that nigga.
That's
'cause
a fact.
he
This nigga
shoot-
come
That
down.
nigga shot
pull that
30
bitch up.
shots, nigga, and made 8. I said,
Dog, we
damn.
whooped they ass, bro. I swear to God,
I
that
was
shit
in Westbrook
foul.
ass, bro.
But nah.
no homo, bro.
James Harden.
Y'all are
Dog,
tripping.
Westbrook.
Why?
Why
Yeah,
what?
I think
You know what he
Harden
did,
up there,
nigga.
too.
Don't act like that.
Why what?
He's your number one.
I just feel like LeBron gonna come back strong, bro.
It's either him. Yeah.
What does that have to do with
were,
what we're talking about?
Huh? What you mean?
We talk about last
I
year,
mean,
bro.
listen.
Last season, Russell
He's
Westbrook.
gonna. He don't have a choice but to come back strong. Because if he don't, he's done.
I'm saying
He
pull
probably
this
gonna be a
nigga
top
numbers up from
20
last
record.
year.
Russell
Pull this nigga
Westbrook,
numbers up from last year.
Dame Dollar.
These
Kawhi.
niggas not before LeBron. Dame not before LeBron.
Shit,
That's what I'm
last year.
For one, LeBron is
I'm
off the
saying
list.
this year.
For one, LeBron is off the list for jumping ship midway through the thing. For one, that's in my point of view. Because what did he think was gonna happen? He was gonna take the worst team and just make them great.
He
All right, we off
was.
topic. Listen,
He
we're talking
was.
about the
That nigga was
top
for a
5
minute.
best players last year. Period.
Damn.
No,
From
I
start
you
to
talking about
finish.
this year. I thought we was talking about this year.
This
Was that what the
upcoming year
list is about?
Yeah.
Wait, this
This
season
Really?
coming
They
up?
said for this coming season.
Oh,
Who the
coming
5
into
best
the
players
season.
coming into the
Coming
season?
into the season. Oh, you
Yeah,
got to put
yeah.
Kawhi up there.
I
then.
didn't
Kawhi
know
is
that's
number
what
one
the
then.
list is
Talking
about.
about.
My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
got to
thought
put
you
Kawhi
were
in
talking about
there.
last
I'm saying
season.
LeBron.
Well, they said it's Kawhi. Who they say?
Kawhi, yeah,
They say
for sure
Gian-
Kawhi.
Giannis
they say
is
Kawhi.
first.
I think
That's stupid.
Giannis was
No,
number
it's
one.
Giannis
not.
was number one.
Over Kawhi?
Yeah,
It was
over Kawhi.
Giannis,
Over Kawhi,
Kawhi,
though.
then LeBron.
I wouldn't
No.
put Kawhi over.
Who was fourth?
I mean,
and
I
fifth?
wouldn't put Giannis over Kawhi.
That's what I'm saying.
Me
Like,
neither.
not over. Hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah. No, I agree
Going
with
into the
that.
season is
Hey man, shout
Kawhi
out to Peb in the
first.
building, man. My bad.
Kawhi first. Kawhi first.
I don't know.
And I don't know about everybody else.
I wouldn't put Kawhi first. Like that's what I'm saying.
You going
like,
with LeBron James?
I would put James Harden before Kawhi. I put
He
LeBron.
just
I
got
would put
eliminated.
Anthony Davis before I put LeBron James, bro.
Ooh. Hey, you know what? I would too.
And that's a fact.
Unless
what?
right now,
Because
LeBron about to feel good.
Damn near
LeBron
traded
about to be
Bronny
throwing
just to
air to
get
that
Anthony
nigga.
That
Davis.
has nothing to do.
Yes, it
No,
does.
no, nigga. No.
Let me listen, bro.
Nope.
Let me
Nope.
ask you a question.
Nope. ain't
Would
got nothing
Kobe
to do.
ever be like, "Hey, yo, I need Shaq, I need El
This is,
Gaskets,
this is
and I
another
need
conversation.
Tracy McGrady
we said who the
to
best.
come play with me"?
Who is the
Would
best?
Jordan have Alonzo Mourning, Patrick
he
Ewing,
wouldn't.
and
He
Charles
wouldn't.
Barkley?
He
Different
wouldn't.
time now.
No, he
It's a
wouldn't.
different
You
time.
telling me
My-
that this nigga
My
can
point
get
stands.
Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, and Dwight Howard?
My nigga,
Yeah.
Kobe
God
couldn't get Chris
damn.
Paul.
DeMarcus
He gonna be the
Cousins
My
only
nigga
died.
Kobe couldn't get Chris Paul. That's all I. The
LeBron-
only
No
thing I'm mad
facts.
about.
I'm not
is Kobe
comparing
couldn't
them
get
to
Chris Paul.
those people.
So I can't put him as number one because
No, because you're being emotional.
no, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
emotional.
He's
It's
emotional.
number one on the time now.
It's
though.
based on emotions.
No, it's
You-
not. It's
Emotion
based
and
on a
nostalgia. You
fact.
brought up Michael Jordan. He
Yeah,
doesn't
you-
play in the
you
league
can't
anymore.
Okay, fine. That's just like Dame. Do you want me to use Dame Lillard?
Yep.
He's better than LeBron?
No, but what I'm saying
Okay.
is if Dame can get fucking DeMarcus Cousins, Dwight Howard, and
That
Anthony
has
Davis,
nothing to do
LeBron is gonna
with
throw
if
the
you're
biggest
the best
temper
player
tantrum ever in life.
the league. Doesn't matter.
And first of all,
doesn't
LeBron,
matter. That doesn't matter.
Listen, he
You
got
talking
all
about
the
how the
big
nigga
niggas.
put the team together.
Bro.
I said
And
who the
he
best
need to
player?
have somebody to help him hold that peel.
Yeah, he need help.
He need help.
Hey,
bro.
I think Paul George
But
was
he's
trying
still
to
the
fuck
best.
up too.
Say that one. Drop,
I think Paul
drop
George
one of them
was trying to
bombs
fuck
from
up. I might have to put
And I listen. You know,
I might
I
have to
didn't
put
even bring
Paul
him up for a
George.
reason.
Paul George is
Paul
about to
gonna turn
be
Cause y'all be disrespecting my man.
MVP this year, bro. He
talking
at
Paul.
the crib.
I might
He's
put
at
him
the
in
crib.
5.
Yeah, he's at
PJ?
the crib where he wants to be. He playing with his
Listen,
mans.
bro.
Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, I promise you.
I think
it's
They gonna be going
trouble.
crazy.
Kawhi
They gonna
number
be going
1. I'm gonna
crazy.
put Paul at probably the 5.
No, you're crazy.
I think Kyrie gonna have a good year.
Yes.
His team gonna be probably ass. And I
I
think
think James Harden gonna have a hell of a year too.
one of my sleepers, Luka, man. If what's the name?
I think he gonna be
not in the 5, not in my 5. He just
he
not in my 5,
he gonna
bro.
be another
I just
Jeremy Lin. He
think
had a
Luka
good
gonna
season
be-
last year. Ain't nobody gonna hear from that nigga
Alright.
no more.
That nigga's not Jeremy Lin.
I think that.
Damn.
All right.
Hey,
Rookie.
what season was that? All you could talk
He a
about was
rookie.
Jay Lynn. Oh, you all see
I wasn't
Jeremy?
talking
Boy,
about
that
shit
nigga
about
was
Jeremy
going so
Lin.
crazy though.
that
shit.
nigga
He
was
had,
going
he had
crazy.
New York
He-
on his
he was.
back. Then the next season, I thought that
And
he
Melo
got
came back.
deported
He
or
was like,
something.
nah.
Speaking of him, why my man can't get a job though? This
Yo,
nigga is
I
on
think it
7
might
Mile
be
in
a
the
wrap for
Lodge with a
Melo.
will work for food sign. What is going on with
Damn.
Carmelo, bro? What? What is going
Sick.
He
on?
blacklisted, bro. He been fucking
Bro.
too many
Yeah.
niggas'
Oh.
wives or something, bro.
Bro.
I can't see shit else, bro. I legit can't see no other reason why he not getting picked up, bro.
Yo.
Especially for the Pistons to
dog.
get Joe Johnson.
Hey, Zion was ranked above Klay Thompson on the list. I just want to mention that.
Wait a minute.
Why they keep disrespecting my nigga, bro?
I don't know why niggas be hating on Klay
What,
Thompson,
what
bro.
was it? Top 100 players that was better than him or
50.
something? Oh, 50? Yeah, they horn Clay.
Dog. I
But that
don't
should be
get it.
just fuel. That's I swear to
I
God.
don't get it.
Clay need
I
to
don't
soak
He
all
couldn't get.
this
Did he
up.
get his max? No, he couldn't get his
no,
max.
No, he couldn't get the super max because he didn't make
'Cause
the
he
All
didn't make
NBA
the
All
team.
NBA.
Which is crazy.
Doughboy
They be
Clay.
holding the
They
shit out
be
there.
horning that nigga.
Doughboy
That's because
Clay.
if they can't play both
I
of them,
retire.
But I
they
think,
cannot pay him and Steph. That's
If I
why.
was Clay, I'd retire.
But
It's,
I
it's
think
all politics, bro. Trust me. They can't.
I'd be like, hey, y'all
they
fuck,
couldn't
I'm
put
done.
Steph and
his
Clay in
2K
there. They
rating
couldn't
is
afford
still
He
it.
got
higher
3
than
rings?
Westbrook's.
I retire.
Hey, but his 2K rating is still higher than Westbrook.
That's a fact.
They holding Westbrook.
That's a
That's
fact.
all I'm saying, man. Westbrook, get your
My
shit
my
together.
player shit was higher than his my
That's a
first
fact.
week.
And mine
What-
is right now.
That's a fact.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
We gonna move on.
Unfortunately, Jeff doesn't have Xbox, so he doesn't.
Unfortunately, crack.
Bang.
Okay,
bang,
let me ask.
He
Games
doesn't-
on crack.
bang,
Crack. Sony
bang,
or
bang,
Microsoft?
Bang, bang.
Just
bang.
real quick. I
They
don't want
do
the
it to you,
explanation. I don't
bro.
want none of that.
Yeah, it's Microsoft, bro.
What?
What?
You switched?
No, I've been a Microsoft nigga, man.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Damn, you thought you had a
You
I
friend.
thought I had a friend.
Ah,
Hey, and then he made me feel
Come
better.
on,
He
Mr.
was like,
Games.
He thought he was gonna,
yeah,
he gonna
I'm
bum
sorry,
us
I
out.
gotta do this to you. I'm like, yeah, nigga.
He
Like,
thought
he
he-
talking about
he thought
Microsoft.
Yeah, I'm a Microsoft.
You a lame
nigga.
too.
I fuck with Sony.
He
Hey,
thought he
I got both, but I prefer the Xbox.
Damn. Well, I got PS4. Add me. Tail Club. Sony Nation. PlayStation Network. Shout out to y'all.
PSN. The PSN.
So we about to get into the Kanye West shit, man.
I'm sick of this nigga.
You know what I mean? So he's been going around doing the Kanye West church service.
Nigga,
Which is low key
Um,
lit though.
It is. To me, it's lit. You know what I mean? So I go to church sometimes. I'm not really big on it.
I just found out I went to the same church as Miles.
With Ken Locke,
y'all just
y'all,
found out
y'all ever
I
went to
the
a
same
Bible
church.
study?
No.
That nigga be talking crazy in that bitch. He be having me rolling. I ain't been in a long time, but he be having me rolling though. But so what y'all think about? What's y'all views on the Kanye West church service shit?
I ain't really get why. I've been seeing people mad about that shit. Like, I don't really understand. And maybe it's because like I'm not going to church every week or anything. Like, I don't have a church. I'll just full disclosure, but like I don't really understand people being offended by it. So if people could put me up on the reasons, because I don't see nothing. I from the clips that I was saying, it just looked like everybody having a good time.
So they kind of trying to deem it to be not genuine and kind of like a
part?
thing to like just him doing it. Period. Like, is it a thing to
just
get
getting
like
people back
on his side? Is it
Okay.
just a thing to get more relevant? You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things.
In my point of view, regardless of whatever he's doing, as long as he ain't doing nothing like profiting and you know what I'm saying, and not doing some bullshit with it. But if he like just
Explain it to me.
shining some light onto like some gospel music, like I don't see nothing wrong with it. Now I can see if
Is the concert free?
I don't
I
know.
think so. I think they have. free
No,
tickets.
fam. He's charging.
Now is he
Know that.
doing like donating the
No,
percentages
nothing's out there. So my thing is,
I
Mr.
thought it was free
Kanye
tickets,
West.
bro. I seen free tickets.
No,
I mean, every party got free
Hell no.
tickets for the first.
First 5 people here
Right.
with a Bible
Yeah.
get
Free
in
before
for free.
11 and shit.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I'll go
Amen.
after y'all. My bad.
Amen. No,
But-
you said something like how you making money and shit.
Go ahead.
Like, I was just saying, if he I just wanted to say if he not doing something in vain, like, you know, profiting and not giving back or whatever the case may be. Because from my understanding, that wherever he going, like, he helping out the choirs and, you know what I'm saying, the church groups, that's wherever state he going to and rocking with. So if he, long as he doing on the up and up, I'll rock with it. And maybe it is a something to get people back on his side. You know what I'm saying? He been fucking up a lot. Maybe he just need the what's it called? The reckoning. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, explain yourself. Why don't
Explain
you like
myself?
it? Yeah, why don't you like it? Because we's all like,
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Everybody hype about it.
Not hype. I was just
He
like,
about to shut it all down.
yeah, I just,
Everybody
I ain't
understand?
had no like real issue with it. I guess.
I like what he doing with the choir. Like how he take some of the old shit and make it some new shit. Like I like the style of church he's doing. I would say that from what I've seen. I haven't been there, so I don't know what all is going on. But
I know some people are religious, some people not. You guys have faith though, correct?
that's a fact.
Okay, just making sure.
We're spiritual beings, brother.
Jeff ain't say shit.
Because you setting up for the kill. He about to
I'm not setting up for the kill. I'm just going off. Everybody's going to
He
feel
about to shut
different.
shit down.
I'm not going to shut shit down because I'm not here to judge
because
or
he's
knock
doing
nobody.
this and he's doing that. And you
But
said, look,
in
see?
the Bible,
But the holy order.
in the Bible, Spooty, you
Damn,
like
nigga,
this
go.
kind of service, Spooky. But no, false gods is in the Bible. You have a lot of idols that will try to take God's people and flip certain things around.
But it's not like he preaching though.
He's
not
Kanye
preaching. He not on the
Sunday
road.
service.
He's not on the road preaching.
Not yet.
Well,
But he's charging, okay? So
How
it'll
much
be
is
nice
ticket?
to say, hey, I'm doing this service. You know, every time I hit a city, I'm going to donate these fees to the local churches, blah, 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 something. Is he giving to the choirs? Is he helping them out? Or is they just performing at the service and that's it? We don't know.
So from the tickets I've seen from the Detroit, he offers people to actually be a part of the choir.
That's it.
I don't know.
look, see what I mean? We always want more.
We just don't know. What you mean want
Yeah,
more?
I see it to be
This
part
is
of
different because you're using God's name. You're using his service. You're using the Bible. You're using all of this
mean,
stuff. I get it if it was just Kanye's concert and I want a gospel choir to come perform at my concert. Cool.
Like I said, I could see if he was preaching and talking like.
I need to see proof that
But
these
the
tickets
fact that
cost.
it's
Like,
just-
I thought it was free. I
No,
swear.
people told me they was paying. Like I seen
Paying.
people paying, like for sure.
Like,
I thought it was a free event.
just
yeah.
off the strength that it's just the choir he dealing
tickets
with.
ain't
Like,
free, but if
you know what I'm saying?
if I'm offering, if I got tickets, I'm probably gonna buy them from you. That's what I'm
for
thinking.
sure.
I don't know. Like I said, I can't get into because I don't know too much of it. But just the sound of it is weird. Again, we don't know if he's trying to get back because again, I seen that picture with Trump at the concert smiling. All I could think of is like, look at this devil shit right
Yeah,
here. This shit was just crazy to me, bro.
I
It's
think
like,
Kanye, what? I mean, Trump came to the.
came to
church
one.
service?
Yeah,
I took more of an issue with just like him doing that and just being like, y'all forgot about all the other shit that I did.
That's a
Like,
fact.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think that's a different point. Like, I feel like Kanye been on like some fuck shit for probably like the past like about 2 years. But yeah, I don't know. I can't call it. Bro.
I don't even think, bro, Kanye too smart to. I'm not saying everybody can't have mental issues, but my thing is, even with the shit on TMZ, you was just on TMZ acting like you forgot where you came from.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden you want to go back.
No,
and one of the
I
main
definitely
urban
feel
things,
like it's a
urban
tactic.
lifestyles is church.
Yeah.
So this is a good way for you to come back and like, hey, I'm here, y'all. Like,
I mean, but you gotta.
Us as black people, we so forgiving and
That's what I was about to
forgetful,
say.
bro.
If
y'all
like,
left,
we just
y'all
like,
don't hold y'all not accountable.
But you
You know
gotta
what I
think,
mean?
bro. If you fucked
gotta
up
say, y'all.
royally, if you fucked up royally, you gonna figure out the best way to try to fix it.
So how can I get hype off of this?
But that's different though. Just because I did some stuff with my political thing or whatever the fuck, that doesn't mean a lot of people that are Christians are the most fucked up people. So they
No, that's
can't say like.
But
just
we talk
'cause
about them
he
too.
did that doesn't mean he's not genuine with this platform.
So
Right,
you
because
feel
it's
like he is,
still
or you just
music.
saying,
I'm not
no, no.
sure. I'm
It's
just saying
still
it's
music.
Yeah, you're
Like,
still
other than
using
that.
it though. That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
Like when we talk about regular life, cool.
But when you say using it, like you,
Just like
making it
these
sound like
pastors
he
that's just
exploiting
milking
it.
and taking all the money for themselves, that's a user. Kanye's no different than them. The pastors
Oh.
is no different because they're
but
still.
we don't. But we can't say that because we don't know the
We don't know,
particulars
right?
for-
But I'm just saying, if it's
Yeah,
that,
I don't know the intent, but just based on, I don't know.
Ain't like he using
even
it to
just-
pump up Yeezy sales or
But
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like he kind of is though. Like I don't know. The way I
Anything
look
a
at
star
it,
does is gonna be looked at like that.
yeah. The way I look at it is, it's
Especially if this is something that's
It's
positive. Like,
complicated just from the perspective of if I'm trying to be a person who cares about my humanity and looks at other people and don't want to just assume the worst, then it's like, yo, and especially with something like that, like when you talk about issues of spirituality and shit like that, like I don't want to cast judgment to say like what's genuine and what's not genuine. It doesn't look that way just because this is all leading to a project, and I don't know if it's
What if
like
that,
gospel rap or if it's like
all right, y'all, the
rap.
album about to drop.
just because it leads to just because he about to do a project too, like he probably didn't have the idea before he started. You never know that,
Right. Like how
Like,
you
you can't be
asked
like,
me.
oh damn, this I might as well.
It's
I'm
Kanye
saying,
West,
I'm saying,
bro.
bro, like, okay,
But he ain't never
you
really
can
fucked
you
with the
can
gospel
say
before.
like, yo, I don't
Jesus
feel,
walks,
I don't feel like
Jesus, Yeezus.
But
Like
he said
he's
this
been
before.
playing. He's been word playing this
but
a while.
Did you ever see on like Sway in the Morning? He said eventually he's gonna just do gospel shit. He said that before he started this shit.
And this just could be the
I
time.
mean, that could have been how he like.
Hey, like I said, I ain't here
I'm
to
saying-
judge it.
I'm saying,
I'm
like,
just saying how I
you gotta
feel.
start somewhere.
Shit.
I understand if somebody feel that way.
Take that shit to the
but-
white community, sir.
and then you're gonna be mad why he ain't fucking with us.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I don't know.
It's
I
shit.
don't-
We can't. We as people cannot be satisfied.
We
I've come-
can't.
I come
We
to
can't.
That,
We're
I
human.
come to that.
But I'm
yeah.
saying,
We're
like,
human.
all right,
We will never be
if
happy
we talking
until
about
we're
Kanye,
gone.
are we supposed to forget all of the shit that he did that he hasn't addressed since then? That's my only thing about
And
anything.
I just don't want to sound like a sellout. Like, what did he really do wrong? Like, I get it. He's a Trump supporter, but does that make it?
I don't care.
I
about
mean,
that shit.
it was the slavery shit.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
really
like,
slavery
but-
shit. The Trump
okay,
shit was kind of
okay,
like
so-
you a
so-
bitch,
so-
but
So okay, he said
But he
slavery
not
was
really
an
because
option,
a lot
right?
of them niggas fuck with
now,
Trump.
now, mind you, he said slavery was an option, right? That's what he said.
Mhm.
So mind you, if somebody walked up the street and said somebody our age, like, man, I don't know, slavery probably wasn't that bad, would you be mad at him for saying
No,
that?
because I expect it from them.
it's
But
you
why-
on you on a
but-
national
okay,
platform, bro.
But
I
that's,
get
but
it.
does
national
that
platform.
mean does that mean that I have to change what I really feel?
you have to understand the
What
power
if
of
he
your
like,
platform,
you know how
bro.
how many
Yeah.
times you don't really heard your homeboy somebody tell your story? Man, I oughta did this and that. Like, you feel me?
But
You
I'm
don't-
saying,
So
like,
that's like
that-
you your team leader or your boss at work just want to call everybody a fuckboy. Y'all can't work. That's how you really feel. But you got to monitor what you say according to
If
the
you wanna
platform
work
you're
there.
on. The
If you
platform
wanna
you're
work
on. If
there.
you're on a certain level, you got to know the power of your voice, and he knows that because he doesn't say
But
a lot
he's
of
not
certain
going to
shit.
say that because he's scared of the consequences, right? Kanye don't give a fuck about the consequences.
That-
What
he didn't think about them. He didn't. It wasn't really no consequence. He just didn't know the weight of what his words would do.
But-
yeah, like all that, like
You know what I
off
mean?
the cuff shit.
no
Like
consequences.
everybody be like on some shit, like, oh, it's just him being genuine. I'm saying, like, sometimes you have to have a responsibility to the people that watch you and listen to you, buy your shit, to not just be on some fuck shit. Like we all make
Define
mistakes.
fuck shit, though.
I'm saying, like, to that slavery shit, or him going to TMZ and talking about the opioids and shit like that, talking about, yeah, like liposuction and shit.
He got that shit. That's crazy. He did that shit. Like, that's
It's like,
crazy.
Get the fuck out of here.
yo, it's like certain things, bro. I just feel like you have to be responsible when you're put on a pedestal and you are looking to be put on that pedestal. You should take more responsibility than a nigga that's like on the corner just saying like whatever.
Nah, I could see that if he was talking about shooting niggas or selling drugs. I could see that. But like I said, I'm just low key trying to kind of playing devil's advocate, because it's like at the same time we getting mad at the nigga for really just speaking his mind though, like how he really felt.
I don't think niggas mad.
He don't have no
Niggas
filter.
I ain't
Yeah.
mad. I
He
just
don't
fuck
have
with-
he don't have a filter, and he just let whatever fly out the handle.
It's a way to speak your mind, and when you have certain thoughts like that,
Like,
you have
y'all
to be
get
in
mad
a
when he
great
wear the
position
Make
with a
America
lot of
Great Again
history and information to back it up,
when
and
he
to
pull
put
out
it out
that
in a professional
when he
way.
pull out that MAGA hat, everybody has a fit.
I don't know why.
But that's what he.
Cause you got niggas like Diddy that continues to say he fuck with Trump. It's a lot of celebrities that fuck with Trump.
But because Kanye, what is?
Because Trump be
Excuse
having.
me. Is it because of how he's
No,
saying
y'all.
it?
I think that a lot of people forget how Kanye came out. Kanye was this educated guy that was going to put us on and make all the right choices, and people had put a lot of faith into thinking he was going to do those things, and it really went the total opposite
So
way.
is,
Yeah, like I feel like the audience let that
lost
nigga
himself.
kind of like move over to like the excess of just like in the entertainment industry, and kind of forgot like the main shit he came in with, just because the music kept being good. Like the music was still dope, like, you know, Late Registration, if you compare it to like,
and we didn't
like
give a
My
damn
Beautiful
about his
Dark
political
Twisted
views.
Fantasy. Yeah, like, and once you let a nigga kind of like, I feel like he just showed everybody like
The inside.
yeah, like this is what it is, like,
Because it's
nigga,
probably
and
been like that forever. He just start voicing this
Bro,
shit.
it's
You feel me?
No, because
no. I
it's-
don't. When you get money, shit.
So
start
if
to
he
change,
okay, so
bro.
if he was
When
talking
you
like
get money,
this,
shit
if
start
he
to
was talking
change,
like
bro.
this before College Dropout came out, would you still want to buy
no,
College
because
Dropout?
that's how he came out. Like the thing is, if
Would you still want to buy the album?
nah, hell no.
But how he feels in his life shouldn't take away from the music.
that's not true. I get it, but it's just not
No, because
realistic. though.
I feel like that wouldn't have matched like
The
what
music.
that nigga was on
Yeah.
like at the time.
he wouldn't
like,
be
his shit,
talking that shit.
Yeah.
His shit kind of like still match like right now. Like as much fuck shit as he be saying, he be
But
talking
now
about fuck
and
shit
now
in
you wouldn't
music.
be more motivated now to buy a Kanye album.
No,
than you-
and I'm one of them niggas, like, I prefer kind of like, I think my cutoff point is kind of like around Life of Pablo. Like, that shit was straight, but like as far as like the Kanye that I fuck with, it's kind of like Graduation,
yeah.
Late Registration, College Dropout shit.
Don't get me wrong, bro. I don't think Kanye trash. I
nigga trash. No, he good. I fuck with him.
don't know. It's just he's very hit or miss now. I'm gonna say
And
that.
yeah, that's my thing too. Like
not
it just
consistent
feel
at
like
all, bro.
he's doing like other shit right now. Like when
Right,
he was
that's
just a
what I was about to say.
rapper, like
That's all he focused on.
yeah,
rapping.
like that was it. So now he doing like the fashion shit. He with a Kardashian, like it's a whole bunch
That's
of
a
other
whole
shit
different
going on.
topic.
and
as
that's
well.
a whole
the road
different
to
bag.
destruction. Shout
Yeah,
out
you
my
know what I'm
nigga
saying?
Lamar.
That's a whole different bag.
And that nigga stop messing with
Shout out my nigga Hello.
stop messing with black women. You know what I'm saying? Like completely just ditch the black women.
Shout out to OJ Simpson.
He tired of y'all shit.
Kanye West low key on some OJ shit.
Yeah, facts.
He is.
He tired of y'all shit.
Yeah,
I'm about to be tired of
Y'all
black
going
women
to
in
the
a minute.
service. We're gonna move
I'm
on
for
though.
sure go to that bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would
I'm
be
about
there.
to be done with black women.
All
I would
right.
be there.
Lord forgive us all for this crazy shit.
For real.
Speaking of, how can I bring this in? How do you guys believe in Illuminati?
No.
Higher power.
To
a
an
way.
extent, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the YouTube version.
I don't believe in the
Really?
Illuminati.
I
I
would
don't
watch
believe
that
in
shit
the-
all night.
I
But
know
that shit
this
is
shit is
crazy.
very
That shit,
interesting.
you get sucked
Oh,
in.
but I'm
man.
saying, like,
There's so
all
many
rabbit hole
videos after
shit.
videos.
I
of
don't
that
believe in the Illuminati per se, like it's a real Illuminati, but I do believe
Those
that
niggas in them
it's
offices, boy.
it's motherfuckers that's
That got that
really
shit.
calling the shots.
So the reason I bring it up,
shit.
man,
I'm gonna tell you something else.
I remember last year, Mr. Diesel season 1, by the way. Kevin Hart was on top of the world,
Oh yeah, that's fucking.
and all of a sudden he's
Boom.
been having the worst fucking year ever.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of this shit's been happening since the award situation where
When he
he
turned
kind of
down the
turned it
awards.
down and kind of
See,
going
and it be
crazy.
niggas like
So
you. Listen, bro, and it be niggas like you that be making these conspiracy niggas low key sound like they be making some type of sense. For
the
real.
shit makes sense, bro. Like, come
'Cause
on,
I'm like,
dude.
I'm like, dog, he did turn them down.
He
and then
turned them
got into
niggas
a
down
car
all of a
accident.
sudden.
Don't turn them down.
Come on, man.
But he's
His wife is on a tour to tell her side.
That's-
Since when
that's
we
what-
gave a fuck about her?
Listen,
she doing whatever she can do to get
Look,
some money, man.
Come on, but who gave her the platform to do this?
One of them-
Haha,
one
bro,
of-
huh?
One of them niggas called her some shots.
she might have felt
I
like
mean,
she
she got
grinding,
money.
nigga.
She
Like,
got money.
She could have been did this tour. She been out for a
I'm
long
saying why
fucking
we gotta
time, bro.
why
I
we
mean,
gotta I'm saying why we gotta judge when niggas get the
The boy? Where'd Tiffany Haddish go? Why she? What the fuck happened?
She ain't nowhere. She probably working
I
on
was
some
about to
shit.
say I just seen her
Under
on the-
Kevin's umbrella. Where are all these people that was making all these moves?
No, she's still thriving, my nigga.
She's still on her
Okay,
shit.
she
Yeah,
probably
she-
sucking some dick behind some offices too to keep her survive since Kevin is gone.
know
Tiffany
Kevin
had
didn't
it.
bring
She
her
loved
in.
Tiffany
But
Savage.
come on, Mr. Diesel, do I gotta send you the?
Co-signed for sure.
Thank you.
He co-signed for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
He
But I'm
gave her
saying,
the
like,
extra
listen,
bag.
listen,
She's under.
Let's talk about. Okay,
Kevin
She
Hart
ain't
talking
under
about
him,
us.
goes a long way.
Huh?
She not under him.
She
though.
signed under the not signed, but she was under that his little movie production
mean,
shit.
Heartbeat.
Yeah, like they did their little movies and shit together.
Fuck
But
it.
listen,
Spooty's
I
a
think
fan.
I think it's
I fuck with
He
you.
fuck
Talking
with
about
Tiffany.
Kevin Hart?
No, Tiffany Haddish.
Oh,
no,
yeah, it's fine.
I
Yeah, fuck
think
with
it's
her. She could do a little better in some of her movies.
a
but,
bigger
you know.
conversation we had about people kneeling to the white people and trying to be part
like
of the fucking
Like
white
you put
media
that.
and shit. Like once you put yourself in these situations, like this is why Dave Chappelle never has to deal with any of this shit.
Right, because he keep it.
Like
I
nigga,
got my
like,
check and I was gone.
like
That's
nigga,
a
like
fact.
if you keep trying to do business with these people and put the power in their hands, you're going to have these situations where a nigga can even come to these conspiracy theories. Like nigga, it do look really weird that it seems like since that incident, it's been like one thing after another thing.
With Kevin Hart.
When did that when the Vegas shit happened? Was that before? Like
After. What you was about to say, Mr.
So
Pooty?
I'm gonna just tell y'all my realization when I felt like Illuminati was real. You know what I mean? So I just started thinking back and going back and how they say like you got to do some photos and all this shit. What made it cool for Tupac to do this shit? This all I'm saying. Like this when I knew this
It's a
shit was
different
real.
time.
Look at this.
First off,
I don't know. Then he
you're not
looking
gonna
at his
be
ass.
disrespecting Tupac.
I'm
up
just
here.
saying. I'm just saying.
That's
It's where
real
he
shit.
joined in.
Listen.
I swear to God. Then it's
What the
what is
fuck
this?
do that got to do with the Illuminati?
Listen,
Cause
The
they
things
you
that
never,
they make you
do
do.
shit.
that nigga. Listen,
Tupac was a
bitches
sex symbol.
love Tupac. What
He
you
is a
talking
sex symbol.
about?
With the
Like,
draws,
yeah,
though?
like nigga,
Looking at
like,
his
come
ass in
on,
the shower?
The game put a whole ass dick damn near dick pic out.
Yeah, like,
I mean, that was his own merit, though.
Don't bring up Tupac for the Illuminati, nigga. That's wrong.
So
Tupac
you
was
saying-
against it, nigga.
He was, but he probably had to get close to it to realize it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know.
This boy dropped the dummy bomb.
I'm with Spooty a little bit.
When
though.
they come
But
pick
that's the
your ass
first.
up,
That's the first
when
time
they
you
come pick
realize.
your ass up, you know what I mean?
The first time I really started looking into
Tupac
the shit for
slandered.
real was Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that too.
Dave Chappelle shit was really in debt.
And Kanye West when his mama died. That shit too.
I'ma say DMX.
And
For-
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
Cat
for
Williams
sure.
for sure.
Those are two examples of drugs.
DMX is
Nah,
fine.
fam.
You think Cat Williams is
He
on
just had a
drugs?
I
GQ
think he is
spread.
on drugs, but I think it's a whole
Everybody's
bunch
on
of shit,
drugs
though.
though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
DMX, listen, bro, y'all did not see the
Y'all
interview
niggas
with
gotta
DMX.
stop
Like he had a
disrespecting our legends.
problem, man.
No, listen. DMX was probably higher than
Dia.
Jay at a point in time. Not
Hey,
even
that
probably.
nigga
I
was
think it
on
was a
crack,
fact.
bro.
Yeah, he
Like
was
what?
on
What?
all of that.
You expect niggas to function at the highest level on crack?
Yes.
Like bro, they said
Yes.
on what's the movie he
The
did
fuck?
with Jet Li?
What happened with Lamar Odom?
What's the
nigga?
movie he did with Jet
God.
Li? What's DMX? What's the movie he did
Chloe.
with Jet Li?
That shit ain't nothing to call.
Cradle to the grave.
Cradle to the Grave. They said they had to, it took so much for that because he kept showing up high to the scenes, bro. Like they had to, it took so much. Like watch the interview, bro. They said that movie
Dog.
took so long to produce because he kept fucking up because he was high.
My bad, Charmaine. Had to get on Tupac
Jeez.
head. My bad.
That
Look
was
at
some,
this
yeah,
nigga.
that was,
so-
that was some
That
hate.
boy's a dummy.
I had to.
Like
Brought
man.
the Tupac hate.
I'm just saying.
And it's the
Tupac
wild
my
boy
man.
DJ OC talking.
So
Greatest
y'all
of all
y'all
time.
feel like the Illuminati ain't it?
No,
I feel like it's
it's
not.
it's
like-
probably
I feel like it's
something,
there.
but it's not the.
It's not
It's
what
something
niggas
up
is
there, though.
making.
So Kevin Hart just having really
Yeah, I
bad
think he
look,
just
fucking
having a
look.
fucked up, you know. What
I mean, you know, everybody. If he wouldn't have no bad luck, I'd have thought he was
So,
Illuminati.
did Bobby Brown turn down the Illuminati?
That's a fact. Or Whitney. Shit, one of them motherfuckers definitely did. Shit, don't do Bobby like that, man. That's a legend, dog.
Tupac.
Fuck wrong.
do Bobby Brown like that.
I ain't do Tupac like that.
I had.
I said he was a
this
sex
a
symbol.
conversation earlier.
pictures of Tupac in your phone?
That was
Got to
that
them
was
bitches.
Google, sir. But you didn't even bring that up.
you
You
got-
must have some shit like that in your phone.
No, you just showed us.
If you see that was internet little shit
This guy's
underneath
a great big phony.
there. I like that joke, though. That was
You
a good
pulled
one.
them up
That was a
fast.
good one. You're clever for that one. Clever.
So would you guys
Very
go
clever
to
guy.
Kevin Hart ex-wife show?
No.
No.
Who is she?
I'll watch it though.
Who is she?
I
Like,
wouldn't
what
go.
does she do? She just about to talk about how she met Kevin?
I'm
don't care.
confused as like with the timeline of that. Did she want to be a comedian like
Yeah.
before?
Oh, so she trying to be
Yeah.
a comedian.
She
That's
was
why I
with
said
him?
she's been out. She's been doing shows like she's.
Or was
been,
it when they was together? She was like, "Yo, I like what you're doing. Let me
No,
try
I think
to
they
do
were
it."
both in they bag at the same time.
What's her name?
Tori.
Tori Hart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard of her.
I mean, like, if she funny, like, I wouldn't be like, "Hey, I'm not watching it." This
I just
Kevin
want to
Hart.
know
bitch.
who was the guy that said, "Hey, Tori, do you want to go on tour talking about your relationship with Kevin?"
Probably somebody that worked with
Why
Kevin.
gotta
I'm
be a
saying-
person that put a sleet in her?
Yeah,
put
like,
a
why
seed,
she-
plant
We don't
a
know.
seed.
We will see.
She might just want.
Y'all not gonna watch, so we. Thank you.
I might watch.
Thank you. I just don't see it.
Why?
Because if
why
it
you
was
say
her
that?
by herself, she probably would have been did it.
But
I'm
that's
saying like that.
that
nigga
doesn't
was
mean
trying to
that.
block.
Kevin about to be out of work
That
for a
doesn't
That
mean
minute.
nigga was trying to block.
So that's her
This is a
unemployment
perfect
package.
time.
This her
I'm
margin.
saying like, look,
Right, motherfucker can't pay me child support, bitch. I gotta do something.
This is her unemployment plan right here.
Oh, you should do this, Tori. Oh
Right.
yeah.
I feel
I'm
it.
saying like, listen,
Tori got Kevin ass out of here. I need you to come up here and meet us ASAP.
I'm saying he talk about her all the time.
Not really.
He used to.
Yeah.
His
His
funniest
skits,
shit was
And his
about her.
skits, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
actually about his kids.
His
It was
he just
about
family
the
based
family.
anyway. Yeah, he family
It was
based.
about
And
the
then-
same thing.
Which
and
is
then
why
he brought the
really
cheating
put her
stories.
down though.
It wasn't about putting. her
She's
down.
about to put his ass down.
How you
I
know
don't-
that?
How you know that?
Okay.
First of
You
all,
assuming?
I'm
Just
glad y'all
telling-
niggas
hey,
really
No,
positive.
Can we
I'm
get
saying
the-
no.
can we get
Listen,
the- I'm having to
listen.
be
It's
positive.
just niggas telling their truth.
I'm optimistic.
What truth?
I don't know. We ain't heard it.
Okay, we haven't. Sorry, Tori.
and that's the problem.
I never
we
will.
ain't heard it.
That's
That's the problem right there. That where's
we
the
don't
proof?
know none of her
Where
old footages
is
or
the
anything.
proof?
Of her being a comedian?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she
Facts,
was.
like,
no,
I
I know
don't
for
know
They
sure.
probably,
anything
they
about
low key,
this.
died that she's, like, they don't find out she is a comedian. They probably, that's probably how they met. For real, for real. On some comedian
No.
shit.
And
Oh, Peb said no.
Peb
How they
says
meet,
no.
Peb?
Look. I'm saying if she
Okay.
funny,
She's a comedian because she get
Instagram.
all his throwaway bars.
Instagram is to tell all be off.
She get all Kevin Hart throwaway
feel it.
bars. That's her material.
Instagram is to tell all be off. I feel it.
Speaking of
Right.
comedy,
Niggas got whole kids and not put them on their page, so that mean they don't got no kids? Oh, just saying. It happens.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, for real. A nigga pop up with a kid random and you just see him like, kind of the same vibe,
Jeez, shots fired.
you know?
Somebody
yeah.
pulled up to the party yesterday and he was like, "Oh shit,
No,
I ain't know you had a kid, nigga." The fuck
be
going
like that though, bro. It
All right,
is.
man. Speaking of comedy, Nick Cannon said that he was down for whatever when it comes to Eminem,
Well,
fighting
this
or
nigga
battling.
Stop talking about this nigga,
Nick
bro.
Cannon is
Yeah,
just
what's
trying to.
I
At
mean,
this point,
he
he's trying to
dropped
stay
another
relevant.
recent interview.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Expedition.
That nigga was on, T.I.
He's
shit.
on T.I. shit. Yeah.
Talking. Have y'all listened
No,
to
okay.
T.I.?
I listened to the one with DC
I
McFly.
listened to him.
I mean, I'm talking about McFly.
DC McFly.
DC, young.
Jesus Christ, who was that?
I tried to
It's
listen
like,
to that shit.
I listened to the one with DC Young Fly. Yeah.
I tried to.
I was-
Okay, that's just because T.I. is like my favorite rapper.
I was
like,
about
of
to say
all
T.I.
time.
like one of my
So,
top
yeah.
tens, but I just
Nah, he like number one.
he
on
been
my
on
shit.
some sick shit lately, bro. I
I
don't know.
said he been on some sick
I don't
shit.
know who he
T.I.?
is no more, dog.
Why you
T.I.?
say that?
Yeah,
What,
man.
you
That
about
nigga
to
been
get
pretty-
him-
You ain't
about
like
to-
that
you about to
shit
get
at the
him
revolt.
Kanye? You about to get him the
That nigga
Kanye
been pretty
treatment?
consistent with
No.
his whole vibe.
Did you
bro.
watch
That
the
nigga
Revolt
had
shit,
Alex
bro?
Jones
The
on
Revolt
the
shit. Did you
I
watch
ain't
it?
watched it yet, bro.
Okay.
We gotta get into that.
Cool
Yeah.
T.I.
Expeditiously.
He wasn't expeditiously on Revolt.
He had Alex Jones, the right wing nigga, on there, and it was just like, I don't know, bro.
That's
I
what
don't.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's all you can
dog,
say. Is
like,
I don't know
I
where
gotta
he's-
give it
I
some
don't know
more
what T.I.
time.
doing, bro.
What happened? They fought? Or they
No, they was just arguing and shit. Like, I guess they was trying to do, let's have two people on the opposite sides try to meet up and.
You should be able to handle that. I think T.I. can't handle that though, and it's
No,
weird, bro.
I don't know why y'all think T.I.
He was
not a
attempting.
hood
He's
nigga.
putting himself in a position to make himself that he's not this hood nigga
Right.
no more, and you trying to jump back and forth. You can do that,
You can
but the
do
way
that,
he
but
do it is
it's
just
ways
be,
to doing it.
it be fucked up.
He's not at a Killer Mike level of
At all.
Killer Mike. If I
being
would
able
have
to
knew
express
Killer Mike
himself politically.
before he was Reverend Mike, I would be like, "What? This nigga was talking about
Facts.
what?" Like Killer Mike done turned his shit all the way around. Shout out to Killer Mike.
That's a fact.
And he trying to bring everybody on to it though. Like that's what's up. Like he really trying to. Like,
Y'all should watch the Revolt shit, man.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
trying to
gonna
get
get
wait,
T.I.
wait,
some
no,
more.
I did. It was him, T.I., and it was another rapper, wasn't it?
No,
No,
I
it's
think
a-
that was the only rappers. There was some other dude up there though.
Yeah, well, it was somebody. It was 3 of them. I know it was
Yeah.
Killer Mike, T.I., and somebody else. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I
T.I.
seen
was
that.
sounding like Nicki Minaj on there. A bunch of yelling.
They was talking
Yeah, it
about
was
him and Big Mike.
disappointing.
Killer Mike bought what was it, a restaurant or something?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it is.
Yep.
So y'all didn't say shit about Nick Cannon, so we gonna move on.
Nick
ahead,
Cannon-
I
T.
mean,
he just need to
Cannon
get
don't
over
need
this
no-
shit,
I mean,
bro. Like,
I feel like he would fight that nigga Eminem.
It'd beat
Yeah,
him
they-
ass for sure.
Yeah.
Now,
niggas a
40-year-old
for
M.
fight, nigga.
This is years ago. He wasn't 40.
But I'm saying,
Shit,
like,
Nick Cannon about 50.
I'm sick.
Nick Cannon old as fuck, bro.
No, he not.
Nick
He
Cannon
about
Yes, he
30
is. He
something.
about 40,
He
bro.
about 30
Yeah.
something.
Not
No,
30.
he's in his
he
40s.
closer to his 40s if he not in his 40s.
That nigga's not 40.
I know M older than him
Bro.
for sure.
Yes, he is, bro.
Trust me, cause
That's
I'm
a
I'm
40-year-old
old
man.
nigga.
Because
I'm
I'm
a old
an old nigga.
Cause I'm an old nigga.
That
I
nigga was
remember other old
18
niggas.
on Nickelodeon when I was like 11.
You an old nigga. I didn't know you was your age.
But
old.
I'm not 40.
Oh,
Shit, that's the
Take
difference.
care,
Shit, I'm not 40.
Lorenz
Shit.
Tate head ass nigga.
Hey, man, shout out to Lorenz Tate, man. If y'all ain't seen Power,
Yo,
too bad.
Did you? Oh.
Because we about to
that
get into
episode funny as
it.
fuck, yo.
Let's get
Hey,
the
hey, hey, did you
Funniest
see the scene?
episode of the
Let's
whole.
go,
Did you
dog.
see the scene? That nigga said,
I'll write it and we'll do it
what?
live.
Gotta stop this shit. Hey, hold on.
Let's go. Hey, Slapz gave you the link. It's too late. Let's
We
go.
ain't getting to this
Yo.
power shit, bro.
Lorenz Tate
Hey.
came in there
Oh,
like,
y'all really,
Dog.
y'all really doing this shit.
oh my mama, I replayed that scene
I
like
did-
4 times.
I kept
bro.
rewinding the shit, dog. That was.
What?
Hey. I like
Them
this. I
niggas
like this
tripping
season,
with
dog.
that
Hey,
woman.
I like this
hey,
season.
Lorenz
niggas
Tate
tripping.
cutting up this shit.
Look at Spooty sick. Oh well,
you,
Spooky.
oh,
Come on, dog.
he
Pep, you
needs
good?
some
You
milk.
good? Okay, we good,
That
man.
episode ain't even come on yet.
Yes, it
Motherfucker.
did.
Yes, it did.
Saturday
Come on, that app,
midnight.
bro.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
Fire Stick. I get to see
Yeah.
that shit at midnight.
I got the app.
Saturday midnight on
On
Star.
Star.
No, yeah, if you got the stars, that would come out on midnight Sunday morning.
Fuck, it's
homeboy.
been like that for 6 years.
Yeah.
Like Krusty
Oh
Krab,
wait,
the
first
blurry
before we
vision.
get into power, shout out to 50 for
Before
changing
we
that
get
shit back.
into Power. What?
Yeah.
Listen,
Before we get into power,
This-
shout out to 50
Yes,
for
Bucko.
change-
We're
Really
talking
cut-
about
really cut
power.
for
everything
changing
off
the
in this
fucking
bitch.
theme music back.
Fuck
Look,
that.
You had-
Shout out to
you-
Trey Songz.
You had me,
man.
you know,
Slapz,
Trey,
you
you
do
tried
that.
it. Trey.
Slaps, you're back hired.
Fuck out of here.
Hey,
Slaps, back
man.
hired.
I learned how to
Come here.
run this shit. He ain't got to come back.
Come on, Slaps.
Slaps
These
is on
niggas
a
out of
sabbatical.
power.
So, power,
That was
man.
not on the topic list, sir. I'm
Alright.
reading the topic
We
list.
ain't got to talk about power, man.
Oh, look, you sick because
Thank
you ain't
God,
watched
bro.
it
Thank
yet.
God. Look, listen, we just talked about church service.
Hey,
Kanye West.
this the new section of the forecast. It's spoiler alert with OC.
That's a fact. How dare you come up here and ain't watch Power?
And at this point, if we're not gonna talk about it, I just say I hope Tariq dies next.
Where
Hey, I was
Keisha's
glad to
son
see him
been at?
finally get his
Where-
ass whooped, though.
I
That
like-
was fire. I was
yeah.
like, yeah.
He's sick.
Where Keisha's son been at?
Where that
Where the
nigga
fuck is
at?
Cash?
This nigga get 3 episodes and just disappeared. Is he dead?
Oh,
Did Tommy kill this nigga?
oh, man.
Shit, what the
Cash is
fuck?
at choke.
Oh.
Is that his daddy Tasha working with? What's going on?
Find out next.
Next time on Dragon Ball Power. That's fucking
I
dope.
just
tripping on
hope
that show,
Tariq
bro.
is the next one to die on Power.
That's a
Damn it.
fact.
That's all.
Hey, I
I'm
couldn't
saying.
believe it. Hey, the first 5 seconds. I couldn't believe the first 5
Oh,
seconds.
boy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't remember how.
Though. We just found out what was really going on. Like, damn.
Yes.
He's
yes,
sick.
Yes.
He's sick
Yes.
over there, yo.
Shout out to niggas with no cable.
Right, shout out to the niggas.
I don't know Fire Stick.
I got a fire stick. It
So
was-
what the fuck is
It
your-
wasn't working. It wasn't
Oh.
Oh,
working.
it's
It-
that
it- the
McDonald
link- the
Wi-Fi
link-
you use.
I don't use McDonald's. I use White Castle. Sorry, sir. Get it correct. White Castle is closer. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
The connection is curly fries. Bitch, you're right, DJ OC.
This guy's a great big
Mix
phony.
my Wi-Fi up. Next time you come to my crib, don't use my shit.
Really ain't gonna be able to watch that shit.
All right, we got 2 more topics before we dip. One
right,
question. Say if you're boxing, right? You can get your ass whooped. After the fight, you found out it's a transgender.
Hand me the pistol. I gotta off myself before the news get out.
All right, so this
So I
is
take it that happened.
this is from Slapz. Hold on, let me get this shit together, dog. Cause this is
Slapz got beat up by a transgender.
no nigga.
Oh, opposite.
You heard about
The white girl?
socked him in his shit.
Well, nah, bitch. What she say?
Socked him in his shit at the club.
Oh, not the wife.
I was there too. I ain't see that
Professional boxer Patricio Manuel continues to break down barriers and make history in inspiring ways. He was just named as the new face for an uplifting campaign from boxing staple Everlast. It was only been less than a year since Patricio came into his first transgender boxing ever to compete in a professional level. My bad.
This nigga can't read.
That's a fact. I skipped school.
I skipped
How do
school.
y'all feel, man?
That's hard. I would feel less of a man, honestly, if I got beat up by.
So it's a woman who became
if I'm
a man.
trained fighter,
and I got beat up by a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back to the gym, bucko. Like,
But how can this woman? A woman is fighting in a men's league.
She gotta be taking some shit. I just don't see it.
I mean, that's they
Possibly.
gotta take that.
But
shit.
she might be ill.
she
with the
can't
technique,
stay in the
nigga.
female league because
of what?
She been
What is
beating the
the
shit out of
what's
everybody.
making her a man? Because she got a penis.
she has transgender. She
That's
has
why
a dick.
Then that's why she in a men's league instead of the women.
What? That shouldn't be. That
Now the
shit
question
just
is,
be
what if it was?
I
What
hate
if
talking about this.
What
type
if
of
it was
shit.
the
It's
other way
the most
around though?
confusing
What if
shit
it was
ever.
a man turned into a woman? 'Cause
He's in the women's
he could
division.
play in
now.
the
He's gonna beat the
women's?
fuck out the girls.
No, he should be in the men's division.
But
No.
he got a
wig on.
coochie though.
I'm a woman.
He got a
He
coochie
should-
though.
No, he should be in that bitch with a wig on.
Excuse me, ABC community. Don't mind Spooty. He's not hip to you
Say
guys'
ABC.
culture yet.
I'm
Look,
just
But-
saying that's how I technically feel like it should be.
No, that's
Like,
It's whatever
Tell them,
private
I'm-
part
I'm
you
hip
got.
to it, but that shouldn't.
Is that correct?
Like-
Whatever.
I feel like
part.
when there's athletics involved, like you gotta.
Stick to the guns. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
So if LeBron
So does she
James,
got
we brought this
breasts?
up last time.
Does
If
she got
LeBron
breasts?
James turns into a transgender, he's going to the WNBA. That's cool.
No, he should be
We
in
didn't
the
bring that up.
NBA
Dave
with a
Chappelle
wig
talked
on.
about it.
Does the fighter
Nigga,
have
quit trying
breasts?
to take
They said
Dave
LeBron?
Chappelle shit.
He said LeBron.
Yeah, this nigga said we brought it up.
That's a fact.
Nigga,
He for sure Dave Chappelle did say that.
I thought he
You
said
hear
somebody
me?
else. That's
Plagiarized
crazy.
He said they had
Nigga.
80 a game or some shit, some crazy shit. He
That's
would.
crazy. I swear I thought he said somebody else.
this
Do
nigga
she-
taking credit for Dave Chappelle.
Give me that shit, Dave.
Shout out
You
to
took
Crack
that
for
from me.
putting the spotlight on that nigga though.
I'll give you that, Crack Diesel.
Yeah, you out of there. Now look, do the lady have the transgender? Does she have
You want
breasts?
to know, huh?
Because I'm trying to figure out what is the. What
So
is-
it just matters. if
She's
they
a
have
man
a female
now.
part.
That's what I'm trying to figure
that's
out.
She
it.
has a
So
dick,
that-
no breasts.
That's what I'm trying
So
to
not
figure
the
out.
other physicality. So you just got breasts, or you in a female league? That's it.
I mean, what's the difference from
It's
a strong?
so fat niggas
what-
with titties right now, so they supposed to
Okay.
be in a fit.
But what I'm saying is, what's the difference from a strong? What's the difference from a strong ass man and a strong ass woman? The body parts. That's what I'm
That's
asking.
it. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
That's what I'm asking.
Look, bro.
Just naturally.
Listen, we got to get a
man.
trans up here to get these questions. I know I won't be here, but Slapz and
So-
Crack will handle that.
So I guess it was cool when the Chris Jenner
So
nigga won
so
the Woman of the
phobic.
Year shit.
such a phobic.
I didn't
think that
agree
was-
with
I
it,
think
but
that
he
was-
won
That
it.
was a political thing, I think.
That was some
Yeah,
bullshit.
but that's like
No,
the same
but
thing
the
as the
community
sports
didn't
shit.
even fuck with him when he first came out. They
That's
didn't
like
fuck
the
with him.
sports shit. Like you shouldn't. I don't give a fuck what you do to your body, nigga. You still considered a man.
Yeah, I feel like and with sports,
But she
nigga,
was a woman first.
it's already like
Sheesh.
a set of
Rules.
principles and shit that we already abiding by.
That's
so
why you can't dunk in a woman NBA.
Shit, that trans. What's that nigga name?
She
Greer.
not trans.
Shit, that's a fucking
I'm
man.
sick.
Brittany Griner is
Brittany
not
Griner be going
trans.
crazy.
We didn't say that on this.
Yeah. That wasn't us. That wasn't
That
us.
nigga
Shit.
said, "Damn."
That one trans.
That nigga be going crazy in this. You see that scrap? That motherfucker ran from that man. She got the fuck on.
I'm
boy.
sick.
Yo.
Then she run fast as hell, bro. Didn't
From
want
the
no
man?
And I'm
parts.
mad.
From the
That
man?
Yes.
I was saying this.
If it was a woman, she would have fought.
They don't post no WNBA clips on ESPN YouTube. That was like the first one they ever put up, nigga.
Hey, WNBA lit though.
No, they been having a
No,
fire year
facts.
for
Spooty
sure,
be
man.
playing that shit
Hey,
on
shout out to the shot back when we had them.
Oh yeah, I missed
Oh,
them
I'm
niggas.
outta
They went
here.
crazy. The
It's
shot was
better than
good.
the Pistons.
Bill
No, I
Lambier,
just miss them. They was.
Rick Mahorn, coaching and shit.
I don't want to talk about H&O. All right, let's fucking random as fuck.
That's a
Shout
fact.
out to DJ
I
OC.
told
One
Slapz
more
he gonna be
time,
random
man.
as fuck,
One more
man.
time, man. If you haven't checked out the latest mix from DJ OC, go ahead, click the link in that bio. Random as fuck.
Yeah.
And since
My bad.
I didn't even know we was gonna be here. Listen, this special
Wrong drop.
breaking news around this bitch. 15-minute Mondays is back as well.
Dun-dun-dun.
Starting tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
We breaking the news right now.
Okay,
y'all the
talk that
first-
shit.
Y'all just not finding out like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, 15-minute Mondays each and every Monday. SoundCloud, Mixcloud, by your boy DJ Owt Of Controle. When I say he's back, I mean all the way. I'm not playing this time, all right?
So what was the last topic? Trump?
Random as fuck. Give us
Random
a
as
topic.
fuck. I want to talk about some of the music that's just came out. We was talking about this.
Oh,
before.
yeah. Did y'all hear the new music that dropped? We got the
Y'all
baby.
ain't fucking with it?
We got the baby. We got
You ain't fucking with
Payroll. We got Young M.A.
Mhm.
And we got
Pev say no to all of them.
I heard none of this shit.
I like the baby album too.
It was 4 of them.
Young and May. Let me see my.
I ain't listening to nobody shit yet.
Yeah,
I only listen to the baby shit for real.
So if we can't
I
talk
started
about
Young
power,
M.A.
we ain't talking about this shit.
I mean, we're not gonna talk about the lyrics.
I'm
of the
just
song,
saying, yeah,
sir.
just bring it up.
You know, Eric
Oh,
Billinger.
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. Oh shit.
Kevin
I'm
Gates dropped
ripping.
Friday too.
Flipping.
It was Kevin Gates, it was Payroll, it was the baby, and Young M.A. And I give
Molly
them
Brazy,
all
too.
thumbs down.
All thumbs down.
All
Wait, who?
thumbs down. All of them.
Damn. Even the baby shit nice.
As
bro.
as a full
I heard the
project,
baby was
as a
straight.
full project, I give them all thumbs down.
And you heard all of these.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't believe you.
I
Yes,
gotta
sir.
listen to the
I don't
baby.
believe you
He's
heard
a
all of these.
DJ, man.
He didn't hear all of these.
I swear to God, I got nothing else to do when I'm on
Mr.
the
Diesel,
on
have
the
you listened to
line.
anybody?
No, I ain't listening. The
Spooky?
only one I was planning on listening to was the baby.
Don't disrespect Pitbull.
I was
just dropped
listening
a
to
new
the
album.
baby shit. Baby shit nice. Young and May
Is
shit.
that bias?
No,
Okay.
I'll tell you if your shit trash. The baby shit nice. Young and May shit started off. It's okay. I gotta listen to more of it, but it's okay. And payroll shit is just payroll shit.
This boy's a motherfucking dummy.
Go ahead and
It's the best
explain.
I'm
way I
glad
can-
he said that. No,
Explain.
What?
I'm on your ass, boy.
I mean, he just said payroll shit was trash.
I never said trash. I said the album was
He
a
said-
thumbs
He said
down.
thumbs down.
Oh,
I never
that's-
said it was trash.
I think that's dumpster.
I mean,
shit.
Spooty ain't say shit. He just said that it's just some payroll.
Yeah,
shit.
payroll. I mean, payroll
Payroll
just has
doing
this
payroll
payroll
shit.
And the only
payroll
reason-
talking to you. type
And the only
thing.
reason I
mean,
say is the payroll shit is a thumbs down is because in the beginning, it's like if you listen to it, it's like 2 different CDs. In the beginning, you would think he back in his bag, like the first 3-4 songs probably. Then it go back to the Cardo Got Wings tape where he just,
Snapping.
no, he was just the
No.
laid back ride
Oh,
music type
wrong
shit.
mixtape, never
Yeah,
mind.
Yeah. So that's what
Talking
I
about that's what's
I
up.
guess
This
because
nigga.
when I first heard it, I was thinking like, oh, he's back in his bag, like free rock or get scales in the kitchen. Like I thought he was back in his bag, but it was just a disguise.
I mean,
A disguise.
so when I
It
say
is
payroll
funny,
shit,
dude.
it just he has
Uh-oh.
this flow, and he's very good at rhyming words and putting good words together and keep his track
Nah.
on the story.
I
You know what I mean? And that pretty much be it.
I would say Kevin Gates' album was trash.
Kevin Gates been on some other shit.
He
I
hasn't
ain't
been
really-
the same to me since
really-
Luca Brasi.
All my niggas are going to murder Brasi.
Yeah.
That's my nigga. I wanted Kevin Gates and fucking Nipsey to do a concert, bro. I don't know what. I just like both of those. I'm like, what's wrong? You don't like Kevin Gates and Nipsey?
Together?
Wow.
I'm just saying they both two of my. But at the time they were both two of my low key type of artists. You know what I
Really?
mean?
Them 2 niggas.
That was calm down.
That's,
That's why.
random.
That's why. Because
As
they
fuck. I
Nipsey
guess
wasn't really
Them
like
probably 2
out here
niggas I
like
would
that, like
never
how he
think
is
would
now.
have a concert together.
They probably wouldn't. But I'm saying they're 2 of my artists that were kind of low key at the time, and niggas wasn't really like mainstream like that.
I feel it.
You know what I mean? So I just want them both.
He
to be
wasn't
like,
mainstream. I think a lot of niggas knew about Nipsey.
Yeah,
though.
niggas knew about him,
But
but
he
he
just
wasn't like
wasn't
he
a
not like he
visual
is
joint.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I thought both of them doing concerts together been dope.
And I say Young M.A. album was trash because she was sitting on a lot of music for a long time that she put on this album.
And that's a fact.
And she
You
took-
don't like a lot of shit, bro.
but I tell you why I don't.
He don't like a lot of shit, bro.
Right,
He-
it's a
he
new
said-
album, bro. Look how
But the
long you
thing
waited.
is,
Look
I
how
was
long
about
you
to
made us
say,
wait for an album.
for
And then
her
you
to
put some
wait-
old,
Carter 5.
and then you put some old shit on there.
That's a fact. Carter 5 type
Trash.
shit.
Like and
Carter 5 type shit.
Trash. Yeah.
Can
that-
y'all really compare
Carter 5.
Carter 5 and Lil Wayne to this situation?
No, I'm just
can.
saying it's just kind of like the same.
Don't
shit he's talking
disrespect
about.
Lil Wayne.
Carter 5 was trash though.
But
That's a
Young
fact.
and
It was
then
okay.
she had like
Trash.
21, 22 songs on there. Like I get it's a full project, but for one, you don't need all that to be talking about the same shit. She talking about a bitch like most majority of the songs.
So she's a lover.
Yeah, like I said it earlier. She the gay Keisha Cole.
That's
Keisha
it.
Cole talk about how she, like, Keisha Cole talk about niggas in
I
her
love that.
relationship.
Sick.
Young and May talk about bitches in her relationship.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's a fact.
And she talking about her dick. Like every song she's talking about. Like Young and May is tripping. Like
No.
she tripping.
These
Like,
You know what's
Studs
funny?
is
I
tripping.
really don't hear her talk about a bitch that often.
listen.
What?
Did you listen to the album?
Like
Did
I'm
you listen
saying,
to the
like
album?
to the point that you're saying.
Did you
though.
listen to the album?
No.
Like a bitch, like what?
He-
Like he want her
Did you
back?
listen to the
Like
album?
I want to fuck
said
this
I haven't
bitch,
heard.
or damn,
If
I
you
missed this
listen to
bitch,
the-
or
yeah.
I want her back.
Cause like
that
on
shit.
her, y'all heard the single, her big drip, big
Yeah.
whips. I didn't hear her really talking about it on there.
We not talking about that. We talking about
We
the
talking
album.
about. We was just
You
talking
heard
about
the
this
album.
Multiple songs as well.
You heard the album?
I heard 3 songs.
You heard, so
And
you
I
heard,
heard her
thought you
talking
didn't
about
hear
a
nothing.
bitch.
No, you heard.
Previously times.
I'm
she
saying, so
talking
you
about a
heard,
bitch.
you heard this album.
3 songs.
Of this album.
Yes.
Okay, so you heard something. I'm just saying for what I
you
have
listen-
experienced.
I'm
How
tell-
can y'all
if
say
you
I'm
listen-
wrong if I say
No.
from
I'm
what
not
I've
saying.
experienced?
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm saying if you saying what you saying because you haven't heard the
Yeah,
album that we're
that's what I'm
talking
saying. I
about.
haven't,
That's
yeah.
why you saying some different shit. If you would have heard the album,
So
you
3
would
songs is
understand.
enough
But
to
previous,
talk
even
about.
the freestyle.
No, he's saying he
no,
only heard
I'm going
3
off
songs.
previous shit
Okay.
that she's like Keisha Cole.
Okay.
I'm agreeing.
But if you check out the album, you'll actually know
Yeah,
what I'm
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
listen to it on the way home.
Yeah.
Some shit.
Spooty trying to get
You gonna get in
spicy
your
and
feelings
argue over
probably,
that.
cause she be talking that shit like a nigga though. I'll be like, oh, she be talking some shit.
Shout out to her having a
Never
dick.
been a hater.
But yeah, and then she talking
I
about
just
Mr. Diesel.
stick to my paper
Random
like
as
a
fuck topic.
stapler.
I don't know, nigga.
Nothing.
I ain't got shit.
You get
Nothing.
no music.
Sheesh.
It's late.
Pep.
I got-
Random as fuck topic. No. OC. Nothing.
Hashtag he back.
Wasn't ready for this shit.
With the random as fuck.
I know you said you didn't know we was recording today.
Hashtag he back. Man. I
Still
done
made
sat down. I sat
Facts.
down about 3 years, man. Sat back.
3 years.
Yeah, it's been about 3 years for I just been out the way trying
Be
to.
with Drake, the biggest rapper in the world.
Man, listen here. Drake, like, and it's some of these niggas names some niggas are saying, and I'll be feeling like Soulja Boy too. Like these niggas, man. I'm back, man. I gotta remind niggas how this shit really goes.
So
All right.
My
So
sons.
so this is what I can get into. So you
Nigga,
know,
you had your rant. Go ahead.
you have
Last
You was
one.
gonna- you was
Nope,
gonna-
last one.
Okay. I just want to talk more about DJ OC and his craft real quick. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into that. You know what I mean? So you are amongst so many fucking DJs in the city.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's so much. I wouldn't even say competition, but
Politics.
competitors,
neither.
politics and shit.
Me neither.
What separates you from all these other motherfuckers for real? Like, what do you feel like is your stamp? Like, what you?
I'm genuine, bro. Like what my niggas say, these niggas is built from different cloth, man. These niggas is see through.
Ooh,
it's
bar.
Like, it's like, man, niggas. I've been out the way for real, and niggas still be asking me about shit. You know what I'm saying? Want to know or remember, like, cause niggas know how I get down. Like my shit, I'm really fucking with this music shit. Like, it ain't about my image. It ain't about who I know. It ain't about the connections I got. It ain't about nothing. It's about the tables. Like when I get them tables, I get busy on them bitches, and
You
niggas know
acting
that.
up.
Like that's a fact, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying?
You acting up.
So that's what separates me from the rest. Like most of these niggas, you might know them because who they be around. Most of the niggas, you might know them because of what they, you know what I'm saying, what they wearing. Most of the niggas, you might know who they is
That's
because,
a bar.
Shout out to the niggas chains.
right, niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas out here doing that shit to be seen, and that's how you know niggas. I feel it though, but this ain't that.
So, you know what I mean, you've been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I mean? A nice
Like 8 of them things.
I'm about to say
for
good
real.
10 almost.
Almost.
So you've been doing this damn near for a good 10. You done seen heights, you done seen lows, and you done seen mids.
That's a
like
fact.
what since you on this new run now, what is gonna be the difference between your previous years? Like what is gonna be? What you gonna do differently?
The difference is this, like, I've seen, like you said, I seen lows for real, like, and I hit that bitch before, like, so at this point, it's all about the highs, like, it's all about the highs now, like, I'm putting everything into it, like, everybody say, it's one point in your life where you gotta take a chance on yourself, you feel me? So, I fell back, I got comfortable with my little situation, but I ain't comfortable no more, so this is about to be me taking my chance, you feel me, and I'm just really putting everything into this, like into the DJ, into the music, into the engineering that I'm about to start doing, into the studio that I'm working on. I'm putting all my energy into myself. You feel me? Because ain't nobody else gonna do that shit. Ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Let me ask a question. If I'm at Royal Oak and you're the DJ, what's the first song you're gonna play?
First song?
And Royal Oak?
No, not the first. What is the song that you're gonna play to get these folks jumping up and down?
And Royal Oak? I say the Baby for real. They fuck with the Baby. Probably should.
Should could work.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this: the DJ at the Royal Oak, was it Mr. B's?
Mr. B's.
It's kind of trash.
Hey man, it's a lot of niggas out
That
here.
nigga, that nigga kind of trash. I didn't been there too many times, and I just be kind of like, he be having the whole world in his hands, and he just be like,
fucking up.
And the one at Exodus.
it's a lot of trash. It's a lot of shit that just be like.
And one of the ones at R&B Tuesday.
Pay attention to the patrons.
It's a lot of shit that just be. It's finna get dangerous.
It's spicy in this bitch. Oh, but
This
listen,
nigga Miles is
it's
tripping.
spicy in this bitch. But all I'm saying is, every time you think DJ Out of Control, hashtag he back, man. You niggas that got comfortable, man, it's time y'all niggas start looking over y'all shoulders again, man.
Mr. Diesel, what do you look for from a DJ?
Just really consistency. Like I want
Check.
to feel like the vibe's not getting fucked up, and I wanna feel like niggas know when to move on. Niggas can mix properly. That's one thing. Like I do want to say, a lot of these DJs they suck at cutting the records, bro.
Facts.
Like, actually suck. Like these transitions that niggas be making be ass. I be like, bro, like what tempos is niggas listening to? Like I be confused.
Oh, real shit. Me and Spooty was somewhere. I forgot where the fuck we was at, and I'm just like, we would be in the middle of us like, damn. And the whole joint, it was Exodus.
It was the Exodus joint.
Exodus, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Bro, it's like
how do you
don't
go
be
from
reading
this
the
to
crowd
that?
At all. Like niggas don't be like really checking out like what the crowd is responding to. Like I hate that shit when you just like out and everybody feeling it and shit, and then shit starts changing up. Niggas kind of like start looking at each other, start walking off, and
Hey, shout out to the
That
niggas.
should be awkward as fuck too. You be
Hell
like,
yeah.
You as a
you still
DJ,
gotta like
you
dance out the last
nigga,
minute
like,
of
that
the song,
shit
even though
be
you don't want to.
weird,
Just
bro.
I
until
feel like you
walk
got
off
the
the shit.
niggas do that
That
shit.
you
shit
got
be
the
trash,
best
bro.
view too. You see your crowd.
Yeah.
It's a
Right
skill,
there.
I hate to
bro.
do it, bro, but this nigga Sleaze be fucking up some fools too, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'll be like, nigga, how do you go from this to that?
Spicy.
And you be like,
In the fucking club.
I just hate that a nigga be like, bro, I know how to do this. You know, let me do this. And I just be like, bro, but you're fucking the mood up, bro. Like, your ears and eyes
So-
gotta be on the same shit.
I think people play what they want,
They want
to play,
to,
what they want to
yes,
hear.
bro.
That's the problem. Like,
I feel like hearing
Listen,
this, so I'm
man,
gonna play it.
Like-
a DJ's job. Listen, a DJ's job is not to play the song that you want to hear.
that's a fact.
It's to play the song you didn't know that you want to hear.
You
That's
know,
what
that
it
too.
is.
you know,
Shut
you
up.
know who the most fucked up DJs are? Females on party buses and like anything where they controlling
Oh my
the
God.
iPad
The
and
aux
shit.
cord, go
Bro,
crazy.
they start playing the first hype ass twerk song in the first minute. You
Build
like,
it up.
Damn,
Build
like
this shit up.
you about to force the twerk situation. Just calm down.
Hey,
like
speaking of
shake that ass,
aux
bitch.
cord,
Like,
shout out my nigga
damn,
D Rice,
calm
man.
down.
One of the best aux DJs ever
Hey,
in the shoot campus
Hey,
life.
listen,
man.
Hey.
don't even worry about
damn
it. 'cause
near.
Listen, y'all,
Hey,
listen.
I'm there.
If you have an aux cord, all you gotta do is click the
Oh,
link
yeah.
in the bio.
That's a fact.
I got about 8 mixes,
That's a
about
fact.
25 minutes a piece. Y'all
That's
gonna
a
have
fact.
a good time from.
That's a
I
fact.
got what's on that late night special. That's on if you're trying to get some ass. I got
Talk that shit.
sorry for the wait. That's if
Mhm.
you're trying to turn up. I got
Mhm.
turn
Fuck
the fuck
that.
up on
My
there.
favorite.
I got welcome to Detroit on that
That's a
bitch. I
fact.
got roll the AGP on
That's a
that
fact.
bitch.
I need
I
50%
got
of that one.
what else I got
yeah.
on that? Rise and grind. We
Ooh,
waking up,
talk
getting
that
ready
shit.
for your
Get that
day.
money. Get that money.
OC's twerk out
Ooh,
playing.
twerk
I
them
got
shorts.
all
Twerk them
types of
shorts.
shit on there, man. Check
Okay.
a nigga out,
I
man.
need 50%.
Hey, so
Stop
But that
playing with me,
DJ
man.
We were talking about it.
Hashtag he's back, nigga.
we kind of hit it on it.
Whoa.
I mean, pause, whatever. Niggas be on some bullshit here.
Whoa.
3 top characteristics of a DJ. You know what I mean? I was thinking of mine while he was going. I
Out.
say,
Of control.
oh, damn, that's 3 words. All right. No, but I would say knowing the fucking record, knowing the actual track, knowing which spot to play. Don't cut the hype part out. Like, why you play the bullshit than just leave the hype part out.
Because they don't
Consistency,
control
like
the
he
room.
said. Yeah, consistency, like he said, and then transitions. They're my top 3.
Well, since
you're the professional.
not even that, since we live on the forecast, I might as well just say it now. The
Oh,
first
shit.
15-minute Monday is gonna be the warm up mix.
Oh, I thought you was about to host somebody.
Sponsored.
I thought he was too.
Nah, man, I'm humble, bro.
No, the fuck you're not.
I gotta get in my
This is
bag.
new
Listen,
Jeff,
bro,
man.
I've been out the way. I can't just
This
come
new
in
OC,
on some
man.
shit.
Humble.
I gotta get these niggas something to talk about. Then I can talk my shit. Man.
Humble.
You know, you gotta start from the bottom, man. What these niggas say? Everybody else taking
What's-
the elevator. I'm just taking the stairs.
What's your top 3
man.
qualities as a DJ? Like if you had a
You right, bro.
top 3.
Controlling the crowd. That's number
Mhm.
1 for real. Controlling
Okay.
the crowd. Knowing the crowd for real, and that's different from controlling because, like you said, you want to hear the right spot of the song. Like if the spot I want to hear ain't to the 3rd verse, I'm not playing the whole song just until you get to the 3rd verse. I'm saying I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get where I need to be. You feel me? And like just knowing your shit. Like it's you're not just playing music, bro. Like pushing play and pushing pause and playing next.
Shout out to the playlist
Like,
DJs.
it's a bunch of them niggas out here, but that ain't it. You feel me? Niggas coming in thinking they can be DJs, and it's just not that, man. It's not.
You want
man.
to play some DJ trivia?
Like,
y'all
it's
want to do
just
that?
not
Can we do that?
It's
Crack, you hip to the
want
DJ
some-
culture?
You want some DJ trivia?
I'm with it.
So I'm gonna give DJ OC some scenarios while y'all think of some, and I need to know what song you gonna play afterwards. So you know what I mean? Chief Keef Sosa comes on. You know you're playing Chief Keef Sosa. Ride through New York, finna go and fuck New Jersey up. All type of whole lot of gang shit is going on in the audience, right? You know what I mean? Crowd hype as fuck, right? But it's a fight brewing over. You see the corner of your eye on the right hand side.
Easy.
It's a fight brewing over. What is the song you're playing next to keep the crowd hype, but to dilute the fight at the same time?
No guidance.
No guidance.
Because that's just gonna, as soon as that, it's gonna put everybody mind. Well, at least the bitches. It's gonna put their minds on something totally different. You feel me?
Kev said say females, not bitches.
Yeah, my bad. For the female,
She's like, no, some of these bitches be bitches. She thinking.
I'm gonna play that just to switch it
no
up.
guidance.
But I done did that. It's been like that before. When
I know you've
did
been in
and
there.
I done some funny shit and I play Houdini, let's be friends type
There
shit.
you
that's
go.
a
You
dope
know what
one.
I'm saying?
That's a
Like
dope one, too.
it just depends on anything that's not fight related. You know?
Okay.
So not Nook if you buck. Got you.
I was look when he was saying that, like, what's the next song you drop after that? I'm like, Nook if you book. For real.
All right, so the beginning of the party, out of nowhere, you have 100 people there. Just there, they trying to get in before 10. What are the first 5 songs you're playing?
What time is it?
10 to 10:30.
Oh, see, nah.
But you have 100 people there. It ain't just the 20
Venue hold 200. So that's just put it in
so
perspective.
half the people is
Half the
already
people
there.
is already there.
early on time.
Mm.
You ain't got to give me 5. Just give me the first 2.
I don't even know for real. It's so much
Yeah.
music, bro.
Uh-oh.
But cause cause at the beginning of the party, you're not gonna play the bangers for real. Like, I could get away with playing some bangers because it's early, and then play them again at like 1, it's 12:30 or some shit like that. But I try not to do that. So it's like I'll probably play some hype shit that's not on the radio for real. Like Quality Control had a bunch of shit on their shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Khaled had some shit on his shit. Like shit like that though. Like, but it's so much that you couldn't even tell. But to get them going,
Shit like that.
probably be Cash shit.
Huh?
Megan Thee Stallion and the Baby. I fuck with the Baby though. I can't even lie. That's why I was disappointed in his album. But probably Megan Thee Stallion and the Baby, because all the females gonna wanna talk that shit to me.
So you gonna play? You gonna be? Are you a repeat DJ?
No, I'm
So you gonna repeat the same song?
never.
Okay. Even so,
I mean,
even the next 100 wave come in, you're not gonna
They-
repeat the songs that you played for these.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but it's gonna be hella spaced out to the point where you probably gonna forget that I played that.
You gonna
shit
play it at
before.
1 o'clock.
Like,
I don't
yeah,
be
like,
minding that shit if somebody play that shit.
but I can see if I
early.
play that bitch at 10:30, 10:45, 11:15. Like, if I'm just like, damn, nigga, you still rapping it from last time I played it. Like, if I play some shit, you damn near gonna forget that I already played
Oh,
it.
remember when we was in Miami and they just kept playing that?
Bro.
Fuck it. Oh my god, dog.
Try.
Literally 10 times straight.
Trash.
Nah,
I was
I've
ready to
seen
go.
that. Like, and then a lot of DJs they
Cardizo.
keep playing shit.
No exaggeration.
They'll keep playing shit that be like people request.
It was
like,
young.
I
It was
just
Young and
played
May.
this.
I thought it was a nigga. I'll never
real?
forget
Yeah, they kept going crazy.
when it first
When it
came
first
out.
came
Yeah,
out,
they kept going crazy.
That's how it was when that Bobby Smurder shit dropped. Like,
You gotta-
every 10 minutes,
Scenario
everybody was
crack.
doing the little hot nigga
No.
dance.
I got another one. I got
Yes,
another
sir.
scenario.
Yes, sir.
So, this happens a lot. You know what I mean? These party promoters, I've done it myself. You book 3 DJs or 2 or whatever case, and they have different time slots. You know what I mean? So, say for instance, you're I think the ending DJ is easier. You know what I mean? Because you're at the end of the party. But how do you, as the first DJ, kind of what he was saying, how do you set yourself apart from the second one where it's like, damn, without kind of cutting the second DJ off? Because it's kind of like you don't want to play all the end of the night type of songs, but you still want to bang your section out. So how do you do? That's tough as fuck to me personally. That's a tough job to be that first DJ. So what do you do?
It's like I said, it's about who you are for real. Like a lot of niggas, but I done been in that situation before too. Like a lot of niggas would try to do that because they know they first and they know, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get hyped, so they'll play all the little bangers because they gonna try to leave it to where you ain't got nothing else to play for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's when it comes back to who you are for real. Like it's so much music out here, bro. Like it's the thousands of songs released every day for real, for real. Like it's so much music to where you can stay on some hype shit to where you might throw a banger in there every while and still keep the flow up. Like let me just tell you 5 songs. Like what's that new shit? The Pop Out at Your Party. Boom, we play that. That's in the same round with Preach Dolph. Like I can bang Preach Dolph and that songs like that for the whole first 2 hours without even cutting into your little banger time. But you gotta know your
crazy,
songs, bro. Like
I fuck with Dolph.
Like man, all that shit you can play it like you
He
like
turned
for the
out a
first time.
dog-ass deal too.
Dolph, Nuck if you buck, geeked up, like all that shit. Them is
When we was
bangers
at
that's never
Views,
gonna get
bro,
old, bro. Like,
Dolph.
Y'all was in Views. I
get
heard y'all had a
paid.
fun time in Views last time.
I think you got a class we get paid.
Shout out to the founders there at Views. Spicy.
That should have been maybe in the top.
What?
Seeing yo man. What?
That
We
should've-
gonna get to that.
I wanted to do that. I don't fuck with you, but I ain't
No,
wanna.
we ain't gonna get into all that.
It's too spicy.
Yeah, that's too much. But just
Shout out to the bros, man.
But
It's,
no,
it's
the,
more than colors. It's a brotherhood.
The Dolph shit was going crazy at Views, and I feel
Yeah.
like the crowd was more hyper to get paid and preach more than any song they played that night.
off that nigga, bro. He got some class.
Shout out to Dolph.
Yeah, I fuck with Dolph.
Yeah, man, it's a bunch of shit, man. Like I said, the DJ job not to play the song you want to hear, man. It's to play the shit that you didn't even know you wanted to hear. So when you hear it, that legit, oh shit, like that's legit, that's genuine. I forgot about this. Like, oh, this was my shit, and then you fucking on rapping every word.
I got
to
one
that
more
shit.
scenario and then we done.
My dog.
You turn on Uncle Luke and you see the women just twerking out of control. Do you leave your post to go down and get a dance, or do you stay?
Oh man, no, man.
I'm talking.
Listen,
Listen,
man.
no, wait. Talking about some shit you never seen before.
Listen, man.
It's going crazy.
What you not understanding is that DJ title brings a lot of power. I will pause the music and tell the bitch to come to the booth, and then
And start it
tell
back
the
up.
female to come to the booth, and then we can resume the party. You know that power.
Well played.
I got a lot of pull back there.
Well
behind the
played.
table, sir.
Play it.
Sir.
All right, man. It's time to sign out, man.
Hey, man. Before we go, man, I just gotta say one last time, it's the wild boy of the city,
Oh, I thought you
DJ
had
Out of
an
Control,
announcement. My
man.
bad.
We are out of this bit. Make sure you catch me on the gram at I am DJ OC. Random as fuck out right now.
Sick, he put this little hosting voice on for his little outro. and shit.
Hashtag he back.
Oh shit. I feel it though. I don't like doing that radio voice shit. That shit.
Can't do it.
Yeah,
it's your boy. Nah, fam. You gonna get this real me.
Not just regular. I can't. You know what I mean?
Shout out.
Boy, crack
Hey, shout out all the sponsors again, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
Thank you,
First
bro.
of the Day. Shout out to Wristwork. Shout out to H2E. Shout out to Krispy Kreme.
Yo.
Uh-oh.
Hey, can we make that announcement or no?
Shout out to Big Stan. Stan dropping
Say,
that.
yeah.
Oh, that you.
I got a shirt on the way.
Huh?
Shout out to Big Stan. I got a shirt on the way.
Okay. Big Stan got the new shirts ready
I
for us.
gotta get you crispy first.
It's a little
The teaser.
yeah, it's a teaser. Niggas fuck with me.
Shout out to Stan. Go crazy.
The merch together. But yeah, she working on it. So
Oh,
I should have
is
it.
she out of town? In the islands.
She out there in the thong, shaking ass.
I'm sick she came assed out.
Look at
Stan.
you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stan.
Yeah, assed out.
Shout out to Stan.
Funny as hell. She was
Sign out, Mr. Pooty.
It's your favorite Uncle Spooty, representing the forecast and H2 Apparel. Make sure you log on to h2apparel.com. That's all I gotta say, man. Get fresh with it, man.
Gang.
Live by the motherfucking code, man.
Live by the fucking code.
That's a fact, bro.
Yeah, man, this broke ass Miles signing out, man. It's fucked up out here, man.
Broke ass mouth.
Hey,
Broke ass mom.
Mr. Cooter Mama.
That's so.
Yeah, get
Fact.
the fuck out of here, nigga. All that shit pop, nigga.
Just like that. We gone.
Yeah, nigga.